Drive-by roasting.
I'm good on the levels.
Levels.
Nah, relax. Relax.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming, man.
It's been a long time.
Yo, cool. Did you turn the aircon on in here?
Yeah, AC me out.
Blast that shit up, nigga.
Because I can see the niggas
all the way down. Full level.
I see you coming through. You got the kicks on the table.
I
now.
got to.
You're really proud of them joints, huh?
I am.
It's a little something.
Not quite my too. Not, you know. I mean, to each his own.
Some light.
Some light, man. If you want to take New Balance, I have some shit I can put you on, you know?
Bro, you know, I was getting New Balance for free before you even knew about New Balance.
That's a lie, unfortunately.
Not me. Not me. You can say that
You
to
can say it
someone.
to other niggas.
Not me.
I was
Not
getting
me.
New Balance when they came into the country. We had a person that said, New Balance is just in the country. This must have been 2012.
It was 2000 and something.
we
knew about
Oh,
it.
you've been deeper than that.
This is Papa villain. Him.
You've been rocking New Balance since when?
Since
It's him.
But I know the time that you're speaking of is 2012. That's when they launched the 574.
So checks out, huh?
No, I
my
remember
story
that.
checks out.
I remember when they launched. That was with the backpack.
Hey, yo, I've been
edition.
rolling, yeah?
Yeah,
I remember because I got one of those. I got two of those joints.
I like
There
this.
was black, red, and green. This was 2012.
But it looked more like a soccer, like an AstroTurf shoe. That's why I said, nah.
I don't know what
I know what you were saying. But 2012 was year of the backpack edition
Nah.
in South Africa.
New Balance is story. Boys, listen.
Of course,
We
all
here,
day,
man.
every day.
Yeah. Sneakers and stuff, you know.
Bring that
Something
check.
like, come on.
What we doing? Know what I'm saying? But it's important when you wear Jordans, please do not come at us with that gray toe. Please. It's gotta be white toe all the time. Otherwise, it ain't legit.
I disagree.
I
but
disagree. The shadow
Don't
ones.
fuck with the shadows.
The shadow
If it's
ones.
not white toe,
I
No,
completely
disagree.
yo,
Not the shadows.
Bruce.
dog.
I
That's
ain't
my all-time favorite Jordan one.
The bread ones.
not legit.
What are you saying, bro?
Oh, the breads. Okay, the breads.
Let me start the show. Let me start the show.
So we need this one. We need this on the real.
Well, formally, the show has started. Flemba Chicken Chow Man, Mokgethwa AKMK, and a whole bunch of other AKAs. The Sobering Podcast. I don't even give a fuck what episode this is, man. You see what's happening.
This is the energy. This is the
Serious,
energy.
nigga. Years coming,
The
nigga.
weekend, baby.
That's
That's why I'm not holding the mic, because I gotta keep my hands.
Come on, this is the
weekend
energy.
mode, you
This
know
is
what
the
I'm
energy. Yo, it's Big Fred, aka Utatako, jamming in the alley like I'm Nimrod.
Ooh. Did you just write Did you just come up with it now?
I got a writing room.
is active here.
The writing room is active.
I see you.
Kiki to my face.
Salute.
Mokgethwa, you gotta do the intro, bro.
Niggas. I don't even know where to start, niggas.
How do you introduce somebody like this? Tell me.
I'm gonna try.
Where do you start? What? I mean, you said 7 years in the making.
Exactly.
So, you know, better be on some real, let's get ready to rumble.
Let me just chat to the people watching. Sobering Podcast Day Ones. You've seen me at war. You've seen me at war. You were there when it was Makata FC and the Legacy. I've been to war for this nigga.
Thank you, sir.
You feel me?
Thank you very much.
Yo, man, like
And I'm sure it's been a lot of wars.
it's oof.
That's why that camera angle is just YouTube.
Exactly.
But we gotta all
And
set up.
I then said like, yo, there were times where I couldn't defend. I didn't denounce. You feel me? It's been, turbulent. Turbulent.
But shaky,
It's been shaky, but yeah. We still out here, man. We rocking, man. I don't even know, man. This is mad pressure, but you all know how fucking happy I am about this, man.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, motherfucking AKA.
He didn't even say super mega. He said motherfucking AK fucking A, bro. That's AK fucking A. I'll tell you, one time I was walking in a Hatfield or something like that, I think. Cape Town, somebody said, bro, that's AK fucking A. I said, yeah, that's lit.
The multi-talented.
Multi-talented artists.
Oh man, this is a beautiful moment. This is your first podcast.
This is my first podcast.
Yeah, and any reason behind that? Because I'm sure you've gotten many requests and things of that nature.
Look, to tell you the truth, a lot has happened in the last 2 years, personally, on a personal level, on a life level. A lot of stuff has happened to us in the last 2-3 years for all of us. COVID, a whole lot of just, testing times, trying times for everybody, but especially for me. And, it's time now for me to drop the album. So that's pretty much it. I ain't gonna lie. I can't even cap. Yeah. So, but seriously, it's music that got me through that, and I think through my music, I was able to triumph, man, in many, many ways. And I can't wait for people to hear my new music. So I'm here on this podcast, on the Sobering Podcast, to really do my first interview in two years, something like that. I don't think I've done a single interview.
Oh, there was one.
Where?
It was a bit of a heartbreaking one, but
that was a tough one. That was the interview.
Broke the internet, broke everything.
But since then, I haven't spoken to anybody, and I'm in much better spirits than the last time you saw me in an interview. I think I've got things figured out, and I'm happy, man. I'm in a good place.
Yeah, you look like the fun-loving guy that we used to.
Yeah.
We ain't stand up.
So that's why I'm here, man. To drop the album, I can't even cap on it.
Yeah, man.
I don't even know where we start, gents. Like,
you want to start at the beginning?
Yeah, we can do the chronological thing. Yeah, man. But I think, you know, in terms of summing it up, how, the alter ego Ivy League, aka story goes, and you can tell us like what was the turning point and how Kamza, aka Books, came together. Shout out Books, shout out Kamza, man.
Yeah, so it all starts, with me. I'm a St. John's boy, because the articulation.
Hey, man.
This is not to exclude entity.
The articulation is going crazy.
Yeah.
So I went to school and started off. We went on a school trip once. And beatboxing, all type of shit like that. Discovered Fruity Loops. Started making little beats. This must have been when I was about 14 years old. 34 years old now. I've been making music for 20 fucking years.
You hear that? You gotta live 4 lifetimes.
Anyway, so sorry, I was zoned out there. And started making beats, and then I decided, man, I need someone to rap on these beats, but I don't know any rappers. Okay, let me rap them. So boom, 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 started doing that thing, and our goal was to put out a fucking CD. Now let me break it down to you. Do you know how fucking hard it is in the year 2004, as kids in high school, to actually record an album, put it out in stores, and shoot a music video?
Oh, we know.
Everybody can do that now, right?
Oh, yeah.
But in 2004, which is how many years ago now?
Damn, 18.
You know what I'm saying? 18 years ago. That's a whole person ago. It was something that was damn near impossible, but we managed to do it. So we did this group Entity. In fact, Sibu Dlamini was actually the head of Universal now. He was actually the person at Creative Kingdom who signed us. So they had people like Goofy, Abu Malaika at that time, Lois Obala, all types of people, and we released the album. Shit, didn't do shit. I don't even understand what the fuck we were talking about.
This is Entity.
I don't even understand what the fuck we were talking about. We put out a song about a car.
Yeah. First gear.
Imagine that shit. But it wasn't like we were fucking 15 years old. What the fuck did we know? But we were so we were really into like Rakim and Zabs and Proverb, the last letter, all of that type of shit. Squatter Cam. Damn, Pro Kid, all
Wait,
of
is
this stuff.
First Gear the one with the boats?
Yes.
Damn, so you
We had homies on boats when I was 15, bro. None of this shit is new to me.
I watched that thing back. The outfits were crazy.
They were, so now,
Shout out to the jeans.
It's
yo.
the
now,
jeans,
now every year on my birthday, VG, as a joke, he makes sure that he schedules that song on MTV. So it plays like 4 times a day.
Damn.
And I cringe, man. And now when I look back in it, I had spirit. You know, I had determination that this is something that I wanted to do. And I was born for it, you know? So we did that, and then, finished school. I went to go study sound engineering at ASE. Did the meanest ads, right? So my boss, I worked for this guy, Owen, making radio ads. So I had to make the radio ads for SABC Sport, right?
Is it the Owen with the voice?
No. Not Owen Swanson.
It's SABC Sport, and I had to make them in how many languages? We got 14, 15 languages. 11 languages.
Yeah.
I didn't understand, but I could understand cadence. What are we, Africa Chipembe? Okay, that means South Africa. Whatever. It's a Nyaman Nenkan versus the So I had to, learn the cadence. Eventually, I learned the cadence because anything I put my mind to, I always succeed at. There's nothing I can't. I'm the most. I love knowledge. I love consuming knowledge. So I did that for a little bit. But the coolest thing was that it allowed me to go access the SABC's library.
Yeah.
Which was to me like heaven. Look at all these samples.
Yeah.
I did that. At the same time, I was also obviously part of Ivy League. That branches off a bit earlier, about 2 years before that. While I was still in ASE studying, we produced Dankisa.
Yeah.
Bampa.
But just to put it in perspective, how did even
How did that start?
Yeah, how did that?
I was always a beat maker. I started making beats before I started rapping. But Books was this incredibly talented beat maker at the time.
Yeah.
And we met Kamza. I was a mutual friend, and we decided, man, let's put together a production collective called Ivy League. Ivy, by the way, stood for Instant Vintage.
Yeah.
Yep. So we started that. He obviously had the show The Essence on 5FM.
I was about to bring that up.
Yeah,
My favorite show. Yeah.
And he was on KTV. Remember that?
Yep.
So he links us with all the people, Cooley, Pro, Dukes, whatever. And he starts slanging these beats. And that's how I really started getting into the industry. Started a great relationship with Linda, with Cooley. That's how I got exposed to all these sessions. Selfie, what, ding, ding. Now I'm in the game.
Yeah.
Now I'm in the game.
Yeah.
Now I'm in the game. Now, those times of ink,
Yeah.
Time.
Brown.
I know bar. What.
Yeah.
Analog nights. You understand? Those
Shout out to
era.
Kin Zero.
Yeah.
Party people.
Party people was the way.
And I was just soaking it up. And the energy around hip hop at the time was just amazing. And then I decided, man, I think I've learned enough now. I think it's time for me to say, let me drop something. So I dropped this song, Do It. And that got in the Hype magazine. They used to have them little tapes.
Yeah.
And then...
Quick question, was that Clue on the hook?
How you know about Clue?
Nah, that's my nigga.
You know Clue?
Yeah. Clue. That's the homie. Yeah,
and
Clue.
we used to be at ASE together.
Yeah.
Well, he was right. He wasn't. He was at ASE. That's how we met. And he was on the hook of that joint.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a bit. Shout out to Clue, man. He was pretty talented.
Shout out to
Let
you.
us down
Yeah.
last week, but it's fine.
He was. He was really. I'm sure he's still really talented.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
He's still.
Anyway, did all of that shit, and I decided it's time now. And then I linked, and then I made that victory lap, and then it was over.
It was a rap after that.
Yeah, no. The energy of Victory Lap was
I
like...
want it all, actually.
Yeah, I want it all was before Victory
I'll
Lap.
tell you something about I Want It All and most of my productions. You see, people talk about new age kwaito, right? They talk about the influence of hip hop and how hip hop sounds now. I invented that shit, bro. Yeah. I invented that shit.
Okay.
I invented that 4/4 in hip hop.
They got me thinking about the thing.
Yeah, but think of all the songs. Baddest.
That was later. Let's talk invention.
That's always been my trademark. Always 4/4 to the floor. So when you come here talking about, Kwaito and hip hop and what, I started that shit. Yeah.
We can debate that, but yeah.
No, I'm coming out in the sober. It's time to sober you niggas up. It's time to sober you up.
Exactly.
I'm talking about, even the bounce. Sorry, I'm getting into my producer bag here.
Please do.
All the records now sound like they have that log drum. If you look at the song I made, Free, with Ricky Rick and DJ Tira, that song preceded what all SA hip hop sounds like now. It sounded like 3-4 years ago. I did that. Debate, whatever you want to do.
I guess, with New Age Kwaito, I think they tied in with the nostalgia and the sampling of it, not really the super mechanics.
Not really the bounce.
Yeah, the way that you dissected it, scientifically.
Yeah.
So you can say it from that perspective, but in terms of instilling the nostalgia ingredient to it.
I'm not saying that I did that.
Yeah.
I'm saying that pattern and that tempo 93. It's 93 between 93 and 95. That was our signature because that is what we wanted to bring. So bring it back to Ivy League.
Yeah.
That's what we wanted to do. We had made songs like No More Hunger. Like
No Hunger was the one, no?
Talk Stickum. Bumper. We made we added
with Bumper and thinking, okay.
If you think of Bumper, it's bam. That's The World Is Yours.
That's your best song, by the way.
What, The World Is Yours?
So all I keep doing is I just keep going back into my bag when I want to make music. That's the identity. That Ivy League identity is strong. That South African bounce. All the music I make is super South African because that's what made me, man. And that's all I know. I'm not really the trap guy. How many trap songs do I have?
One. That's my least favorite, and he loves it.
Which one?
Fully in.
I love that song.
I love Fully In, but you just didn't look happy in the video. That's
You didn't look happy at all, man.
Did you want to do that video?
Yeah.
Did you want to do that video?
Yeah.
I love that video, man. I love that
You
song.
don't look happy talking that video.
I had to be tough in that video,
I guess.
We were in Westbury, bro.
I guess.
But you should be good out there without having to be tough.
It was the real world. It was the real colors.
You should be good without having to be like,
No, I was fantastically happy on that show. It was just a character, As you guys know, I'm a big WWE guy.
Yes, sir.
100% as well, yeah.
I mean, I literally, technically, I'm a wrestler. Technically, I didn't do no moves in the ring, but I was there, I was in the ring, so I'm adding it to my shit.
Cameo.
Yeah.
I'm a professional wrestler.
Shout out to the boots.
Did you see And man, when I was putting my outfit together, Gucci sneaks on to keep my outfit together. Sorry, Jehovah. When I was putting my outfit together, I was like, man, what style do I want to be? And I was like, man, let me be like a cowboy, something like that, So I adopt these characters. Sometimes in videos, sometimes in real life, and I do it because I need to be different people at different times.
Do you know?
God did.
Shout out to wrestling and all that, because with wrestling, I don't know if The Undertaker is your favorite wrestler.
No, my favorite wrestler is Bret the Hitman Hart.
Oh, yeah.
I even got a tattoo. So that's what I wore. Like, it was like, I even had the little tassels.
The tassels. That outfit was kind of fire.
It's hard.
Yeah, I like
costume.
It was a great costume. And in many ways, that's why I love WWE so much and wrestling so much. It's because wrestling is like rap.
Yeah.
100.
I remember you said
I'm
that
going to
as
get
well.
into wrestling a bit. Do you like the AEW?
I haven't really seen it. It's not on Supersport, is it?
No, it's not.
Then off. Do you follow it?
Yeah, I do.
Where?
On the internet, Flickstore and shit.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go searching. For me, wrestling now is also like if I catch it on, I really jam.
Yeah.
Like I'll watch the big pay-per-views, SummerSlam.
Of course.
A shout out to my boy Omas. That's my dude. Yeah, bro.
Oh, really?
Speak all the time. He's a cool bro. Niger boy. And yeah, man, it's just so crazy that I have a good friend who's in WWE. I'm living the dream right now.
Yeah. But literally what I want to say is this. with the Undertaker intro, it was an intro to like the best. When I think of on stage, and I feel like, yo, fuck, AKA on stage.
Yeah.
You hear the
The Undertaker song.
intro.
Oh my God.
We did that.
Hey, yo.
Oh my God.
Mama Africa.
Oh my God. That was, yo.
This guy will go wild, though.
Did you see the Cotton Fest show?
I wasn't at Cotton.
No, the Cotton Fest, so that one was memorable.
See my show
Really?
now.
That was memorable.
Man.
Wait, which one? But I mean,
The second one.
The
Not
sec-
first one.
not-
This one
this one now. No, I'm talking about
wasn't
the first one.
Slept on yourselves.
Yeah, we
It was
did.
fantastic.
We did.
Neither of us went. Nah.
None of us.
You guys are gonna. Oh, don't. Hey, by the way, don't mention that show that I said I was gonna do. Yeah. 'Cause
No.
I'm not supposed to have. Said
Nah, that's fine.
Oh yeah,
It's fine.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even catch that.
But catch me at that show.
That one. So I mean, going down the timeline, then it's after. This is now. You done I Want It All, and I think 360.
24/7, 366.
Yeah, 366.
Drop that
With the
on
ice cream.
Christmas Day with the ice cream.
Yeah.
I walked around. So just take a fucking picture. You know, whatever.
Yeah.
And it was real independent hustle, man. I did that. Then Teebs started managing me.
Shout out
Show
to
love.
Teebs.
You know, I know he's doing his chef thing now.
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Cooking.
saying? Shout out to him. And I started with 5th season, and that's when me and Old
And
Benza.
Headhunter.
That's when me and Old Benza start our journey.
Shout out to Benza.
And
Yeah,
then
shout out to Benza,
from
man.
there, it really now started. You know, talking about Alter Ego. We were working, releasing Alter Ego, performing. You know, with Cooley sometimes. My boy Zaz used to rock. He's the biggest hype man in the business, by the way.
Yeah, we know him from the what's that video? No More Hunger.
You know, he loves the camera.
Yeah.
And
I was about to say he's in a bunch of videos.
he's in a bunch of
Yeah,
videos.
but introduction was No More
But
Hunger.
yeah, man, started, and then we say Alter Ego, and then shit just started from there. To tell you the truth, I don't think Alter Ego is a good album at all. I think it's garbage.
Nobody said that, man.
I don't think it was garbage, but
It
when
was a
you, when
great
you
I think
intro.
it was
I think it was a
early.
great
Yeah,
intro. yeah.
I wouldn't say it's garbage. That's a bit harsh because
Yeah.
I'm very harsh on myself. You know, I like to say that when I listen to it now, I cringe because yes, there's some classics on it. All I Know, Victory Lap, I Want It All.
High
But
School
now
Cool
when I
was
listen
was
High School Cool was
360.
Alter
It
Ego.
was
La,
over.
la, la,
Oh my
la.
God,
Awesome.
really dope.
Mistakes,
Mistakes.
Yeah, mistakes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was some good songs on there, but I just listen to it now and it just sounds so stripped down. It's like bare Fruity Loops beats, no instrumentalists on it. It just sounds devoid of real melodies, you know?
I mean, for
at the time,
yeah,
I was about to
for
say.
the time that it came out.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
That was the soundscape at the time, so don't be harsh on yourself. For that.
I think also like at that time also you were like it was like you were like you really already had the wrestler persona.
Yeah, he was a rapper,
already there
yeah.
because you had the rapper energy
so?
and the marketing genius and savviness to know what makes things pop and what makes
You know, I was probably one of the first people to get on Twitter.
yeah
Probably the first rapper to really,
and you pop
or
off.
musician generally, to really get on Twitter and really start fucking shit up on Twitter.
Yeah, you did.
I joined Twitter in 2011 or some shit like that. 2012.
Nah, it was actually before.
Early 2008.
Yeah, you were
Like
there before
early
because
on
I was on 2009 and you were already
I was
on.
on 2009.
Yeah.
About 2008.
I don't fuck with Twitter.
I know.
You don't fuck with
yeah.
Twitter?
Not anymore.
Why don't you
Same
fuck
here.
with Twitter? I don't really fuck with Twitter neither.
Yeah, it's just.
I've really over the last, ever since, when all the shit happened with Anele and the public and whatever, I really started. Okay, I stopped using Twitter. I just put it to the side.
Yeah.
And then that stuck with me now. And, it's all about turning lemons to lemonade because now I think I'm better. I can handle Twitter better.
Which is the new album.
Yeah. That's the new single. It's called Lemons.
Oh,
Lemons.
Lemonade.
It's called Lemons Lemonade.
Yeah, Lemons
It's a
Lemonade.
record with Ness. I'll play you guys the video now. It's sick.
Perfect.
So yeah, man. I with Twitter, I used to enjoy taunting people.
Evidently.
You enjoy that shit. You thrived with that shit.
But now I don't. Now I've got other shit to spend my time on, man.
Yeah.
But like going back to that time, It's like, you doing the 366 thing, your songs are there in the Hot 99.
Hot 99, what an era that was.
That was a beautiful era.
I used to wake up in the morning and say, this motherfucker Sea Lion better not have put my shit at number 9. This motherfucker Sea Lion. And I went number 1 this week. I mean, that shit used to mean so much to me.
To everyone.
Yeah.
To everybody.
To everyone,
Yeah.
The culture's changed so
It
much.
definitely has.
I think why
I don't even know what the charts are now.
And now it's as long as you get the rap
iTunes
life
charts with it.
playlist.
Yeah, iTunes,
Yeah, it's just
Spotify.
doesn't really even matter either.
Yo, when you talk to the rappers, they're like, yo, man, I got the rap life cover.
Yeah.
That's the new thing. It's like, oh my God,
Yeah.
I got the playlist, So, yeah, man.
I guess.
I mean, it doesn't have that
the
as
playlist
much
covers
that big impact like a Hot 99 would, the announcing, the theatrics also from a disc jockey,
I think,
But in their defense, there is no specialized show like that anymore.
Yeah. Why do you think that is?
I think with charts, I guess.
There
No,
is.
it's
I think,
because remember Hot 99, it was like different ones.
Do you know what I think
Yeah,
it is?
different ones.
I think it has to do with the decline of the size of celebrity of the radio presenters.
Yeah.
Yes, that
Back
too.
then the radio presenters were large, a bit more bigger.
Yeah.
I think now
And
they
it
could be on Selima
they're still
Tunes, yeah.
celebrities. Exactly. They're still celebrities, but the radio culture has really changed.
That's very true. That's very true. And
Social media personalities at best.
So we digress.
Yeah. Now we there Hot 99.
Now they're Hot 99. Alter Ego's doing its thing. And then I think also we won a summer that year, yeah? Two. Best male.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, shit. I knew I was going to win, but damn, this is crazy.
Who was the first to do that? You or Cooley?
Who was the first to do it? Me or Cooley? I think it was me. It was me. Then Cooley won the
then
next
Cooley,
year.
yeah.
I won best male. I was nominated with Jimmy Claude.
Shout out to Jimmy Gludo.
We just got a lifetime
So that's
achievement
real
award.
musician shit.
Yeah, we just got a
Gludo,
lifetime
man.
achievement award.
God did.
But that's fast forwarding, right? I'm talking about when you were, even the marketing guy and the guy that taunts everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Now you pop off on the Glitz gang.
I was just, crazy. Man, so I'm sitting at my mom's crib. I'm fucking frustrated. I'm making my little sandwiches, watching Judge Judy. And then
I remember those times.
Yeah,
Watching
those are never nice times.
you know those times.
If you can watch Judge Judy.
Just making yourself a little toasty.
A little Ricky
while your
Lake,
mom is
a little
at work,
Judge
little
Judy.
Ricky Lake.
Exactly, Doc, exactly.
A little bit of daytime
You know,
TV.
As soon as
At
Cool
that
Cats comes
time,
on.
I said, okay, let me just go on Facebook.
That was Facebook.
It was 2000, yeah, everything is good. You watching Ricky Lake, I get on Facebook. I remember they used to have Facebook groups and all that stuff. So now I post about this song. I heard this song on the Hot 99 the day before, this Moreso song.
Yeah.
LES featuring Glitz Gang, whatever. By the way, Chili M ended up making a song. I wanna push.
Yes,
I wanna
he made the house joint. Yeah.
I think they
With
got it from
DJ
him.
Sindo, yeah.
They actually got it from him.
For real.
I don't know who was first. I don't know who was
don't know.
first.
Hustlers. I think
You
it was
know that
one of them
I'm a
they
winner.
took from each other. Anyway, so they put that song out, and then I'm just getting on my Facebook. I say, "This song was whack. This shit is terrible. There's some fake American shit." Anyway, thinking nothing of it. And go back to Ricky Lake, and man, it blew up because I remember sitting in the car. Inside Brooks' house, and Bongani Fasi called me on the phone. You must understand for me at this time. I'm like, oh shit, this is actually Bongani Fasi. Oh shit, I'm about to blow up. And he's telling me, swearing, telling me shit, whatever. And then okay, now Tito was also coming up at the same time.
Yeah.
You see, so it made perfect sense. Now, okay, Tito and AKA are gonna take this thing now. But that was real beef shit because I think we started Vuzu.
Yep.
That El Tito, aka Beef, basically
blew it
created
up.
Vuzu. The entertainment. Oh, those were the days. What an era that was.
Yeah.
And went into that whole beef, you know, Glitz Gang, aka, and that also came with the whole new era. Me and Tito's, because went head to head for a couple years, a couple songs.
Got physical even.
Yeah, got physical. Sean Pages hit me in the fucking forehead. I'm at the SABC, right?
I love hearing the story.
I'm at the SABC and I'm coming out the SABC. I'm doing my thing at the corridors and I come around the corner. Lo and behold, who would I see? El Tito and Sean Pages walking towards me. I say, oh shit. But then I said, okay, boy. you wrote the check. Now you gotta cash it. You wrote the check. Now, cash this check. I said, hey, before I could even put my shit, this nigga just turned his head to the back. And the next thing I just saw black. Anyway, got up off the floor. I said, well, fuck someone to the effect. They're like, fuck you guys, it's not over. Some bullshit like that. The next day was the Hype Awards.
Yeah.
Hey, Hype Awards.
And I went to the Hype Awards wearing some crazy stupid ass, I don't know what the fuck was I wearing? A fucking waistcoat and a fucking Carducci shirt or some shit.
Carducci, my nigga.
It's a while ago.
You know what
I
I'm
love
saying?
that you would be into it.
That's 2011.
That's
2011.
That's 2010, actually.
That's 2010, 2011.
Hype Awards.
Yeah,
2011, I think.
Can't be
Nah,
2010.
it was 20. I think it might have been 2010. I think.
World Cup days.
Saka.
It was 2011. I think.
2011.
Anyway, so I went to the Hype Awards and I won.
Yeah.
At that time, best newcomer at the Hype Awards. Big deal. Woo. In 2011.
That's
That's
Nah,
a
it's
big
basically-
deal,
That's 2010. niggas.
Yeah, that's probably.
Oh, 2000, it's
2009, actually.
Yeah,
2009.
because it can't be.
Yeah,
2009.
World Cup. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I got the little award. It's 2009. So I got to Hype Awards. I got a big mark on my forehead, wearing some fake Ray-Bans, whatever. And I won, and I kept it moving.
The fake Ray-Bans. That's silly.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Did you see them at the awards though?
Who?
The next day.
Oh, what's it on him? Nah, I was in the winner's circle. Shout out to Tito, that's my dog. It's Pages, that's my dog. Those are my dogs now.
Shout out to Amen. That's
Those
a
are my
good song,
boys.
yeah.
Those are my boys now. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Some beefs are like that. Some beefs are really, bitter, and we'll get to that beef later.
We'll get to that beef. We have to get to that beef.
No, I don't even remember why me and Casper are beefing. Do you know that?
I kind of remember.
I don't even
It was
remember.
so- It was so sweet.
You get so deep into it.
Yeah.
You even forget why the fuck you're doing it in the first place.
But you just gotta
And
keep
it just
on with
accumulates,
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was. Yeah. I think it was the Doc Shebeleza,
Oh, because I said he shot his video on the phone.
something like of that nature, and then congratulated what was about to come through.
Oh, that was my
Yeah.
cocky days. I spent
Yeah.
a lot of money on that.
Oh, you mean
that
those
shit.
are over?
Oh, on congratulate the
No,
video.
like the cocky days.
Oh yeah, that's over. For me, like that. Nah, it's over. I'm grown now. I was a child then, guys. Come on. People grow up, It's part of life. It's called life. Yeah, you grow up.
Yeah. But now you go into like now levels, right? And you go into that process. Okay, I guess that's the next album after that, right? After maybe like a couple of features and murking the scene here
We
and
go.
there.
So from there we go alter ego. We win. Fuck shit up crazy. Then I always used to drop then I dropped. I think did I put out jealousy?
Yeah, jealousy came.
Yeah.
That was a heater. That was a big one.
Yeah, jealousy was a heater. It had mixed signals before though when it came out.
Let me put it to
I
you
think
like
that
this.
the video elevated it.
Yeah.
video did.
Except for one thing though.
What?
Them freaking Son of Mars Jordans, dog.
Yeah, Son of Mars is on,
that.
yeah.
I'm so
But
sorry
at the
about
time,
that.
Son of Mars
Yeah, at the
actually,
time, everybody was hitting them.
Because I remember it was the Olympic
See the
joints.
brand new J's.
And then- yeah. And then it was like,
Sorry. Hey, you had to hit me with that one there.
but it's a brand new change.
I still use that meme. Anytime somebody's mad at me, I'll be like, oh shit, why you mad at us?
It's a brand new change. I mean, that's funny, man. That's funny. Some songs I even forgot that I made. I forgot that I wrote. I said that type of stuff. But that just tells you where I was at the time.
love that
It's just
song.
about being clean,
Yeah.
fresh. So we hit a crazy video. Had Bonang in the video. Had DJ Cleo.
With the
With
8 series.
his wig.
You had that Beamer.
Had Benny McCarthy in the video. Did I have Benny McCarthy in the video? I did.
Yep.
You're playing soccer.
I had Come on. Cut. It's over.
That's done.
Had Lenny in the video
So
doing
it's a
our
full
thing.
circle for you now with him at Manchester and you being
Manchester United.
United, please.
Yo, hi.
Say the
Yo,
United.
hey.
It's Man U.
Get it right.
I was never gonna say City, though, but yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, no, that's amazing to see, man. I can't explain how proud that makes me. That's
Yeah.
very impressive.
So was that one the instigating thought that, look, this is the soundscape that I'm
Yeah,
going
so
for?
I wanted to. I've always been into dance music, so this is when my real influences of dance music started coming to the fore. Sampling Martin Solveig, like Jealousy, and I really started, and this is now going into levels. Started looking at Oskido House Grooves, what, all of those types of records, First Commandment, all that type of stuff, and saying this is the type of music that I want to put into. Because you must remember how big house was at that time.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Our Lulu Cafe, them niggas was the superstar. They was getting all of it.
Putting out volumes.
you can say whatever you want to say.
You can say.
Our Lulu Cafe, DJ Frankie, they was killing it.
Yeah.
Terrence in them, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was that era. So also having that house influence in my music, it just kind of took its own form. Put out Levels. What did we have on Levels? Jeez, man.
Oh my God.
Records.
Oh man, that album.
It's records, All Eyes
I'll
on
tell you
Me,
what you
all of
had.
that stuff.
What you had on Levels. You had Sim Dope opening up.
Fantastic.
Just starting on that. A lot of people don't know because it's not credited MXO.
Yeah, it's MXO. Yeah.
MXO's on the hook on that.
Shout out to Tweezy who helped me produce a lot of those records.
Yeah.
Run Josie.
Josie,
Askisa, I forgot
All
the
Eyes
intro.
on Me.
Askisa, I forgot
My
the intro with
God.
Stogie. My bad.
Yeah, the intro was
Stogie.
Yeah. So All Eyes on Me is another one of those.
Oh my God.
And at that time we also had like that DJ Mustard type of sound.
Yeah.
You know? Boom, boom.
Mustard on a beat.
So I said,
how?
take that mustard sound, but anyway, we get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
But just also a shout out to even the talent spotting, right? You know what I mean? Like a lot of people weren't on burner at
Yeah.
that time. You know what I
I don't
mean?
think you can really credit me too much with that. I think that's more, with the seasons A&R, nah? St. Benza, who do you think? Yo, it's like, yo, Burna Boy. And that time, music videos was a thing on TV, so we'd watch each other's music videos. And that was really the time I started touring the continent. I was also, one of the first people to go into the continent. It's true. Sorry. It's true. It's damn true.
That's when they got you from the airport in a Toyota Tesla.
Oh, man.
You threw it right. How do you get me from the airport in a Toyota Tesla? I think it was in Namibia or something.
These tweets that I used to rattle off, they would just happen at the moment. But it's crazy for you to reference them.
You know what, bro?
Like 10 years later. Crazy. That's so crazy. That's so crazy.
They're the best.
Are you real makers?
Of course.
I think your tweet, you can write a book of your tweets, man.
I think that's
I actually thought of that.
A coffee book
I actually thought of that.
your tweets.
Are they called NFTs?
No, we
don't want an NFT. We don't
What
want
happened to
table
NFTs?
book.
They came in and they just left again.
I think they're still there.
NFTs.
Isn't Anati releasing on NFTs now?
Yeah, all the,
That's
but
that's
he
an
is,
actual
but he
thing.
is.
No, but
He is outside of
That's why I say
to
there's still a thing.
It's all his music is
I
gone.
don't know about NFTs.
Okay,
I mean, if I don't understand, if I can't touch the money, then
Yeah.
it's over for me. How do you guys feel about Bitcoin?
I got some Bitcoin.
You one of those bros?
Yeah, but
Are you one of those Bitcoin bros?
no, not the bruise like that.
Those
but
Bitcoin bros who wear the BT, those
I'm not those
walking
guys.
around with the Rock Nation cap on. With the big Bitcoin.
AirPods. You can't forget the AirPods. You can't forget the
With the
AirPods.
AirPods.
And the Rock Nation cap.
the rock the plane. No. But sometimes you just like things and you just like, let me see how this works. But now it's dormant, it's chilling. Yeah, we're on a low right now, but it is what it is,
Nah.
We'll be up, You just be comfortable with putting in money that you want to lose.
Yeah,
you,
man.
you're comfortable losing, right?
Speaking about money, we're talking a lot about the music. There was also a lot that was happening on the business side. I started to get my first deals and started to really start thinking about, okay, what type of product do I want to do? Started doing TV ads. I remember we did this ad for, what was it? ATA. What happened to ATA?
Shout out to
Telkom
Mobile.
Dead.
Telkom Mobile.
Shit.
Just a name switch.
Literally just a name switch. But you were doing well.
Yeah, Telkom Mobile.
Telkom Mobile. It was always Telkom.
Do you guys remember Top TV?
Yes.
That was a con.
Yeah.
Peter had Top TV.
Yeah.
Top TV.
But explain why I had Top TV.
I used to ask
Wait, explain.
BT.
Okay, BT.
No,
But
that's
was
not
the thing
even
that they
explanation.
tangled.
No.
That was the
Oh,
thing
and
that they-
also,
My lady worked
yeah,
for it,
his
so it was
lady
free. It's not
also.
like I
So she
paid
said,
for it.
Maybe we're just connecting the TSTV. Said yes. Okay.
What can you say?
You know, for me, Top TV made no sense because I used to ask people, so how does it work? Do you get Super Sport? And I said, no.
Yeah, I know.
So do you get MTV? No.
No.
So what did you get movies?
They had some nice channels, though.
So what do you... BT.
No, they had FX before it came to
Fuse.
yeah.
They had some nice channels, though.
But it
So I
wasn't
started-
South
I
African.
started doing all those things, getting my awards. Where are we now? Levels. Started touring the continent, doing those features. Just going overseas. I went on. Did I go on tour?
Let me just.
I went on tour to the UK.
The US.
Yeah.
Did we go?
You did go to
Did
the
we go
US.
double platinum when I was in? Was that Levels time? When I was in England?
Yeah.
Shit, and we went double platinum and shit like that. All of that shit. Damn, what a trip.
And I just want to say this while we're still speaking on levels. One of my favorite things, I don't know if there's been any other album locally with a vinyl.
Oh yeah.
Levels had a vinyl.
Yeah,
Do you
that's
still
all
have some in
50.
stock?
Yeah.
I
My
missed it.
boy Zaz has two.
Can I please have one? Thank you.
I've got all sorts of
Thank you.
shit in my
Autograph.
house.
Thank
should
you.
see in
I
my
should have brought
cupboards.
mine because I do
Oh, you
have.
got one.
He's got a vinyl.
Fuck, man,
I have all
man.
types
I
of
missed
crazy
it.
shit in my house, like original CDs in boxes,
Yeah.
and vinyls behind things, and you know.
Yeah, you would-
so
yeah.
that was really cool to package it like that. I mean, that really makes it very timeless. I think that takes a lot of in hindsight. That was a great idea because it is a timeless record.
Yeah.
And timeless
It's also
record belongs on vinyl.
Yeah, no, that is a timeless
And
record.
when you look at the vinyl,
Check, please. And then you hear what I said? I said timeless records belong on vinyl.
yeah.
It's tight.
It is tight. And I mean, at that
Levels.
time you did a whole lot just as AKA. You were presenting Verge. You know,
Oh
the
yeah,
game.
I'm the Verge. I worked for Super Sport.
You did
I did the
Super
World
Sport,
Cup for
World
Super
Cup.
Sport.
What was Veg?
That was fantastic.
Was on Vuzu.
It was a gaming show.
It was a game show.
Oh, gaming.
It was
yeah.
about
Yeah, it was
gaming.
gaming.
Channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing that. Video Vixen for
And you did the World Cup.
R&B
Was it
girl.
UEFA?
You were
I did
swimming.
I did the World
Hey,
Cup.
the video
for
vixen
Super
thing was a
Sport.
thing.
Yeah, but that's the rite of passage of being a great artist in South Africa,
Yeah.
a great rapper. If you're not a video vixen,
Yeah.
Oh, it was a video vixen.
swimming underwater there.
Obusi.
Not Boosie, though.
I think that was Ricky.
No, it wasn't Berita, was it? Was it Berita?
No.
We'll get to Berita now. Bongi.
Yes. We'll get to Burrito now.
What was I doing?
That's how you become great in South Africa.
We understand.
It's a rite of passage in South Africa.
When you want to go to the masses.
You did it with Bongi.
Yeah.
I think Questa did it with someone and
Yeah.
Kinex
Yeah,
as well.
Questa did. Yeah.
I was out there
Rite
like
of
a fucking
passage.
mermaid. Terrible, man.
Exactly.
Terrible. Out there like a mermaid. What was I doing?
Yeah, you're out there, man, swimming. Yeah, we appreciate that because, you know, cultural moments, cultural
Man, the
moments.
cultural moments that I forgot about. Man.
but now Levels time is when now you
Levels time started going on, but also I think my personal life, the press started taking a more keen interest in my personal life.
Very true.
And this is when things really started kicking off.
Yeah.
Oh, had my baby close to that time. Well, Zinta was pregnant. And that started the whole Bonang relationship.
you announced it with going to the movies together.
Going to the movies, what for 3, ne?
Yeah, exactly.
Megas.
No, it all. Movie for 3. Ha,
Sorry, this is
pregnant.
this is my weed pen, ne? So if I get to start talking a bit too much.
Understand.
Yeah, sure. Continue.
So yes, we start taking. There's a keen interest in your life, right? But also, this is when you're in your bully bag heavily. You know, nobody else could tell you anything, and then you have just one person challenging you.
I think if I had hindsight and I could go back and tell that person someone, I'd just tell him, it's kind of fucked up. You know, I just, you know, in many ways, life humbles you. And as you grow older, you learn more about yourself, and you learn that, you know, you could have done things different way. But I wouldn't have done anything, you know, differently. I'm happy where I am now and how things turned out. But, you know, I just wish I was a bit more humble back then. Yeah. But also, if you take that humility, if I was more humble, I wouldn't have been the artist that I was.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, it's like in soccer, you know, if you like Roy Keane or something, like if you're in the midfield and you have to be tough, if you take that out of that player's game, then he's not going to be the same player.
He's not the same player.
If you take that aggression out of him, then he's not going to be the same player.
Yeah, if I had to do a soccer comparison, you're Zlatan. Because Zlatan speaks a lot of smack off the field.
Yeah.
I'm thinking more Maradona, but it's cool.
I like the Maradona, actually.
I guess also Maradona was before my time, so I've been lived through Maradona.
But thank you for that.
So at that time, obviously, now the beef is there, right? But there's not really, it's just really on socials and the comparisons are there. There's not really music.
There's no music.
There's no disses. And then I think homie, he might have been the first one to release a diss track. Yeah. Casper was the first.
What is it? What
Beef.
is it called?
The song was called Beef.
I think he was taking. This was actually when I was doing the Channel O Awards. So this one, remember there was a Channel O Awards. Oh, rest in peace, Channel O.
Yo, oh yeah, keep
The
talking.
whole Channel O, the awards.
No, just the awards.
The awards, yeah.
Because you just said Channel O. I'm like,
Just the awards. Shout out, thank you for cleaning that up.
Is there still Channel O? There is.
There definitely is, and they love you. But yeah, keep it right.
So yeah, that was I won at that awards. I performed, I won, and I hosted with NATO.
NATO C.
NATO C. It's just striking me now. NATO C, Nasty C.
Kenny Big Deal.
Kenny Big Deal.
Oh, what amazing song.
So yeah, there was a record beef. I think it came after KO and everyone. Remember there was that one angle as well. I think it actually came at KO as well. Anyway, so I don't. How does that song go? Do you remember?
I don't remember Beef. I remember Beef started off with like a clip from a movie.
I don't actually know.
like
To tell you the truth, I don't know how any of his diss tracks sound. Actually, I've never heard them.
You've never heard.
He said he hasn't heard Dust to Dust.
Dust to Dust.
Never heard it.
I'm on the block.
Swear to God. Swear on my mother's life. I've never heard this song.
I mean, you've said this before that you've never heard it. I mean, like after
I've
some
never
time
heard
it came out, they asked you about it. Like, I think it was even in the
to this day, I still haven't heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then
It was scathing.
Yeah, it was a scathing one, and that one I think aired out a lot of personal things about you that
I
were
think
alleged or they could have been true, but some of them had some truth to it. You know what I mean? He had the Bonang bars in there, and nobody knew that you were rolling with Bonang at the time.
How was that a diss at the time?
It was just like
It was just airing out.
it was airing out. So
Yeah, but you see, that's
that
my
was a
problem.
criticism
That's my
about
problem.
it.
So you
That's
need
my
to
problem
understand
with
the
his-
power in him bringing out Bonang is there was still Zintle in the mix.
yeah.
So
So
it's
basically, what did he do? He who respects a guy like that who does that type of shit? Think about it. Like, imagine like now you in that position, and some guy is like, "Hi, do you know?" It's like you're telling everybody, "Hey, but this guy's doing this, that, and the other," and you put on a track. What would you call that guy? You call him a bitch, wouldn't you?
Shem, in his defense, though, like in the beef culture, there is that
element.
that
Yeah,
element of
yeah.
exposing.
It's
Yeah,
part
it's
of
not
it, even in battles.
Exposure.
Even in battles.
Yeah.
But he has some funny bars here and there.
150 bars.
What a joke. Get to it. And also, we need to speak about you, like your tweet about 150 bars. But I want us to leave that out for later.
Oh, you want to talk carry on about beef? Yeah?
Well, you're
So
about to
anyway,
pass
straight.
it.
Do you want to try it?
No, it's weed. No, I don't do weed. Thank you.
People don't do weed. It's not like heroin.
Oh, okay.
I don't do weed.
No, I don't do weed.
Gateway drug. I don't do it.
It's a gateway drug. That's what I call it. I'm like, after Dacha, it's man.
Don't call it Dacha. Guys, you know what? The thing is about this plant is what we're just drinking here now. You know, this is 10 times more healthy.
I agree with you.
that.
But it has,
sure.
But
We
it
all
has,
agree
but it
with
has
the
the
healthy
stigma,
parts.
you know. So I'm also getting into the cannabis business. I'm not
Yeesh.
gonna lie.
Yeah, we're gonna get in that Mogul
You guys are gonna
talk.
come into the Mogul Talk and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, before the Mogul Talk,
But
beef, what, okay, composure.
We're not at yet the composure. We're still at
There's
beef.
still stuff before composure.
No, because
we're
we're
going
talking
into
about beef, and then
Okay.
beef comes and it goes, and I think not a lot of people responded to beef.
Yeah.
People
Oh,
actually
you
were
have to
like,
go through Washa as well. That was iconic, bro. Washa.
Washa.
My tweets the next morning.
Oh.
Washa. You know, Washa is at MT actually. That song is actually from that.
yeah.
Yeah, MT, like the inspiration came from that.
Oh snap! I didn't know. Oh snap! That's dope. A little
song.
nice
Remember that
Easter egg. I love that song. Ooh, man, that
Why
beat was
don't we do
beautiful,
the
man.
Siri?
Yeah.
Yeah, that joint.
This is my
But MT
dad.
seems like he's back strong, no?
That's a
it's coming out.
He's coming back strong. man.
super talented guy, man. Oh man, I love that guy. That last album, Logan was underrated.
Yeah, Waves is a jam. Waves is a jam.
You know what I think is super underrated? Is Malum Kokas's new album. Have you listened to it?
I love the chill wave songs. The gom joints are big hard.
gom sound came with the Shambo Kashai. I came with the Shambo Kashai.
And niggas went dancing until I made green.
Malum, I'm your uncle. Shia Cherry is uncle.
Cool Cat is
course,
I've gone on record, man. He's one of the best, man. But digress. Yeah.
There's so much to talk about.
Yeah, it is. But beef it happens. Everybody criticizes homie for doing beef, actually.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? And then sometime after, I'm not sure how long it was, Composure drops.
Yeah, Composure was
Read a full song. Let me tell you before you get into Composure. In that year when Composure dropped, at the end of the year, I said, if you're never in the club and then they played Composure and you were there to go, hey. You didn't live that year. As an adult, you didn't live that year.
The DJs used to even loop that. It was like the mix part.
Yeah. That song was made in a place where I was in a really bad position because I had been kicked out of the crib. Yeah, well. So
Whose crib is this that you
I was staying with Zintle at the time.
Oh.
Obviously, she kicked me out.
Yes, sir.
Now I'm staying at Leslie's spot, feeling down, feeling sorry for myself, you know. I said, hey man, fuck it! Get the shit off me. It's time to go, you know? And I recorded the record in Cape Town. In fact, I made Composure and The World Is Yours, if I'm not mistaken. I think I recorded them, same 2 nights, on us in 2 nights in a row. And Composure was lit. I just poured myself out. It came out pretty nice, I think.
It did.
Shot a video for it, which also helped.
Yeah.
And I felt it was the best way for me. Composure was therapy for me.
Yeah.
It helped me get through that period.
Damn.
Yeah.
So old boy was actually right when he said you were kicked out the house, because that's some of the stuff that he was saying on
Yeah.
Shit that we didn't know.
Dust to Dust. You didn't know.
But Dust to Dust was after Composure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah.
But Dust to Dust after Composure?
Yeah, it was.
What
it was a rebuttal to Composure.
Because they were trying to.
That was one of the weakest.
Yeah. So you
I
had
wouldn't say one of the weakest. I'm one of the few that
That
said
was 4 steps back.
I mean,
it's like 4 steps back. But
it's tough to come back from Composure though, because Composure was like
because Composure was entertaining.
Yeah.
It was lyrical. It was just
It was also
and it could play in the club.
Oh, but there's also the story. There's also the story of the beat.
Yeah.
yes, that was the best.
Exactly.
So I think Anati had made this record. Now I don't know why me and Anati didn't get along at that time for some reason, but
You called his song whack with DJ Khaled.
But Bananas. It was terrible. It was terrible.
Yeah, that song was
It was
terrible.
terrible.
The video was terrible. The
Video was
Legos.
terrible. I think that, the
I
video
think
was just
Anati
a
was
bit
ahead of his
ahead.
time, guys.
Yeah.
I think it was
video.
too.
I'd say the video is ahead of its time with the Legos, because if it came out now.
And it was with DJ Khaled.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes,
God,
I think that's more why we hate it, I think. Because we were like, oh, this guy's just doing this Lego song with DJ Khaled. You know?
There was actual video that didn't come out where it was like live, like normal. So it didn't come out. So they did that. I don't know what was wrong with that. I stand to be corrected. But if I remember the story, I can't remember where I got it from. But also they took an I'ma Keep t-shirt to DJ Khaled and they gave him an XL, but our XL is not his XL. So he was in the video just going bananas.
With the I'ma Keep
At least he held that. Shout out to I'ma Keep, you know?
So I don't know what happened to that video, but yeah, and then they did the
Anele with
animation.
Rick Ross in a Max t-shirt in a Questa video.
Exactly.
So Anati, I think he had played me a beat like that. And I had said, yo, okay. So this before me and Anati were really cool, you know. And he said, for beats? I said, yo, 80,000. I said, watch this.
What were you paying for beats at that time?
I wasn't paying for beats, man.
Okay.
That's the whole fucking point.
Okay.
I wasn't paying for beats. No, I mean, we would pay our producers. Nobody, I mean, that's one thing about me. Nobody's really ever come out against me and said, hey, they owe their money, the producers and things. You know, nobody.
Okay, producers, but
No producers. No people I've worked with musically. No one person has ever come out and said,
What are you thinking? Why are you?
I'm not
thinking
sure.
about?
The stylist.
Like Storm, like Hustle.
Yeah.
Where did he say that?
I'm not sure if he said. That's why I'm saying I'm not sure.
Hey, wait, now if you're gonna come put it on the table, put it on the table. Are you sure? Are you not sure?
I'm not sure. That's on the table. I'm not sure. So I can't say if there was a dispute that
A dispute over what? Zara.
Zaga.
Zaga about clothes from Zara.
Zara.
No, for me it was about Zara. I'm thinking, how can I give you Zaga and you bring me clothes from
Zara. So that's why you didn't want to give him Zaga.
Aye, man. I stopped, man. Forget about it. No, boy, you gotta bring the clothes back. I tight. But yo, shout out Mokgethwa.
Shout out Storm, Mokgethwa. That's my nigga.
You know how it goes. I said, man, Storm. Come on. Shut up.
You know, there was a weird they had the summers there, and then he was styling some. I think he was styling Kid X. And then he passed you guys, and you're like, Storm, back from the dead. I was like, this dude.
And that sounds like something I'd chop, for sure. Boy, back from the dead. I think I got that from Les. Les is like that. He says stuff like that.
This is quite animated.
But shout out to Storm. But I think that was a money dispute.
Yeah.
I was on a dispute, man. Can't dispute 20,000. Anyway, as we go on. So, man, the beef, what, composure. But also I did the double drop and I did Baddest I dropped Baddest on the same day.
Yeah.
And that is where I started perfecting the art of the double drop.
Yeah.
So from then on, I'd always drop a nice street type of record and then
then,
pop record.
yeah.
So if you think about like
Signs.
One Time and like Star Signs.
Yeah.
Or you think about Now-ish. I'm not supposed to, yes.
We'll see that.
You know, so I always do like double drops, and that came from there. Baddest was a great record with Burner. We made that when we were at Burner's house. I mean, we stayed. You know, I wish Burner all the best, man. I really do. I don't have any bad feelings towards Burner.
I mean, it's coming up now. Maybe it might bring you out on stage. Let's see.
We'll see, my boy. We'll see what happens.
But just before we move away from composure, I love composure and everything, but I hate your fit in there.
I hate a lot of my fits. What was I wearing? I was wearing some shit with some.
Yeah, exactly. And like
I've
that
worn some-
longest t-shirt.
Bro, let me tell you what. I've worn some.
I've
I've worn
video
some
as
cap.
well.
But it's a video, man.
But
It's a
that fit
costume.
wasn't terrible though.
I don't
man.
look at the fit with 2022 eyes. It was
Nah,
the
that
fit
wasn't
of
it.
I hate it though. Like,
I didn't move me.
For me, I was indifferent. It was fine, but
Guys, come
Also,
on.
I was not a
You
fan
guys
of
are
those
just-
t-shirts at that time.
You guys are killing it.
yeah, we had it. I was not a fan of those
you
t-shirts.
guys
So
are
from
chopping me
Jump,
up.
from Jump, I was like,
You know who gave me that t-shirt?
I know.
Stop.
Shout out my nigga Storm.
Shout out Stop.
Yeah, no, just
there
from
we
that.
go.
Yeah, from that, I hate that fit, but otherwise, I
It's like,
know.
I've been hated.
It's not a.
So yeah, man, what happened after that? I'm having so much fun.
Yeah, but after that, I think you were just going ham now because it's like the after effects of Dust to Dust and things.
This is TL crazy.
Nah,
like.
this is TL. This is
Oh
you
yeah,
going.
this is TL crazy
Oh
era.
my
yeah,
God.
man. I used to go TL crazy, and then also, you know, so I performed in with the Washa at where were we? that club in Monty? What's it called? Cantare.
Thursdays at Cantare.
Cantare.
Yeah, back in the days.
And back in the days, yeah, well, nice. So whatever happened. And then guess where I had to go perform the next day? In Mafikeng.
That's where you caught it.
That's where they attacked us at the hotel.
That's
Yeah,
where you
well.
caught it, yeah.
But what did that guy
What
say
happened
about
actually?
I know what happened at the hotel. What was he saying?
How did you know he said that?
People told me.
But how come you mimicked him?
I know what happened at the hotel. Did you say that?
You got the cadence, right?
No way. Okay. You know, he said something else before as well. And I tried to call him out like, yo, so you had the song. But he was in the middle of a job. I let him be. But now, you heard the song.
No, I haven't. Okay, maybe I've heard that part. I've heard that part. A storm
Soundbite.
on Twitter. Or a storm beat on Twitter or whatever. Anyway, we
I want to know what happened in Mavtown.
Yeah, we went to go perform. And some guy followed us back. I don't know, some big motherfucker.
Who
and
you
I was
with?
with Don. I was just walking nicely there with my
Shout out to
McDonald's
Don,
thinking, yo, best. About to go chow Mickey D's, sleep, nice Wi-Fi. Out. Al Jazeera. Yeah, well. And we're walking, and then this car is following this Navara, this black Navara. I'm thinking, hey, but anyway, into the hotel we go, nice. Hey, next thing is just chips. I just say, yo! And we're in the lobby of the, what's this, the Royal, what was it, Mabatu Palms, what did they used to call it? The Palms. And this is a casino, right? So it's supposed to have security, all types of shit. Anyway, this big dude, big guy. Okay, it's on. It's me and Don and this other guy he's with. Now we're gonna roll, all four of us now in the lobby. No? Anyway, Don is big, so he starts with this bro. He's doing well. I mean, at that time, I just started BFC. I was okay, slip.
Jab.
No, but now, anyway, but this guy's big, man. Even taller than me.
Yeah.
Taller than me. Like Don size, a mountain of a man. But now...
But wait, he said nothing.
He said nothing. He just started attacking. But now I look to the other brood, who's maybe your size. That brood looks at me and says, out. He's out. Now it's me and Don and this one brood. Don goes, and then Don gets tired. Then I'm just coming in. I'm just jockeying him. Yeah, well, jockeying. I'm not committing. But you know, those fights. You know, you can slip. Can slip on the front tab. You can slip there. So I'm just keeping. Okay, but Don gets the second one, comes back in. Eventually gets him on the ground. Bro, we took one of those chairs, those Bacchus Brothers chairs, with the cushions, boy. We hit this guy on the back. Bah! This guy falls down. The bro just gets up. He just runs into the casino. Gone. Fantastic. I just look at the Don looks at me. I look at all the people. I'm like, did you just fucking see that? What the fuck are you guys doing?
So nobody helped.
It was just a spectacle. They're just like, you know. But you know, when you're fighting like that, it feels long, eh?
Have
you ever been in a fight? A fight can feel long, dog. But it's only 2 minutes. It's only 30 seconds, 45 seconds. But it feels like 2
when
minutes.
nobody's stopping you. Yeah.
So anyway, that shit happened. But you know, I took it in my stride.
Damn, man.
That's what I always do. I just take things in my stride. And, you know, now I look back and I just laugh about it. Right?
Yeah. Okay. Now let's. You had the joint. You had Dust to Dust.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Cool.
It's a stompy.
Yeah, a stompy of Dust to Dust. And on Dust to Dust, there were like some really scathing things against your character. You know, you being a junkie and all of that. That came out. What did that mean for you at the time?
At the time, you know, I felt like it was something that was shocking to me, and that at the time I might have thought like, you know, as you get into the entertainment industry and you start talking about recreational drugs, do you know what I'm talking about? It's something that a lot of people, they get into the industry and you start trying and you stop messing around, and you know what I'm saying? So I think I was really at that stage. And then I think when you know, I don't think you can be a junkie and have a career like I've had and have a family like I've had. And, you know, obviously it's beef, so those words are going to be used. But for me, I just felt like, I'm still like finding my way in this industry. Am I up to the right things? Am I doing the wrong things? So it did make me kind of feel like, ish, you know, that one is a bit close.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the honest answer, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
very.
it is.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
very.
So it was there recreationally though, but yeah, so not junkie. Recreational.
I don't know. What do you say?
I don't know.
The way you said that sounds like you listened to the song, though.
Yeah.
The way you said that sounds like you
I'm just
really
I'm just
bumped that
perceptive, bro.
All right, cool.
I'm just perceptive about what people say to me.
Yeah, but that was also
And
on
how
the
it
timeline,
comes
so-
to me.
Yeah,
And
true.
you know, I don't need to. I mean, I haven't heard. I swear to God, I can't tell. If I, you know, I'm a producer. If I had heard the song, I could tell you how it goes. I swear to God, I can't tell you how the beat goes. If I had listened to it, I'd remember how it sounds like.
But you're not alone on that.
I don't remember the beat.
Yeah, you're not alone.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? Then
I remember the hook.
you don't even remember the. You don't even remember the beat.
Yeah, we don't remember the beat.
Yeah.
I mean, it came out and the takeout was that it was scathing. It was not. The
Yeah.
praise was, I don't think it was on the lyrical or the melody and the beats and whatever.
He's chopping it, nah.
He's chopping it. I think the funniest thing about it, right? That's the funny thing about Casper when he does the sympathy bars. It's like, when you come out with composure, when I came out with beef, they said I was hating. When you come out with composure, they're calling it lyrical.
Yeah, that was what
See, I've never heard that before.
That one is That's funny. You know, Casper knows how to play
That's
that.
on the song, right?
That guy's
Yeah, he plays that
You guys
really
are
well,
the
man.
funniest, dog. Like two marketing geniuses. This one
Yeah.
knows how to
It
play
is,
the
yeah.
villain, like
I do enjoy playing the bad guy.
and then he knows how to play
the victim. Yeah, Casper plays the victim very well. He needs to then you thrive in being the villain. You know.
Actually, even like the perfect villain moment was the slap moment.
Yeah, that was that.
What happened? Sharp.
I think I just was at, we were at Kantari, I just saw the brew. I said, yo, it's time. I looked at my boy Rich. I said, nah? I said, yeah, it's time. There, that motherfucker right there.
They go that nigga right there.
Funny story. I think Costa Titch was actually somewhere as a dancer.
He was a dancer.
He was a dancer.
Kenna was a dancer, yeah.
And yeah, man, it is what it is.
And then you just went.
But now must I give you guys like a like, come on. You know, it is, guys, you know, let me tell you something.
You go like,
Let me tell you
as
something.
composure goes, why you running,
No,
bro?
man.
Why you coming to my table?
That's what it sounded like. It felt like he came to your table. Ufuna anulawe. That's what it.
Oh, it sounds like that.
That's what it
Oh, to
sounds
you
like.
guys, it sounds like that's how it happened.
Yeah, because that's what you say. Why you coming to my table without asking down?
Nah, it wasn't like that. But you know, I look back now also, and I'm not proud of moments like that. Now that I'm a bit older, and I've gone through some shit in my life, I'm actually not proud of that. Also, I'm not proud of swearing at his parents, you know, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
And I definitely owe them an apology.
Yeah.
Him an apology. You know?
What's it gonna take for you guys to bury the hatchet?
I don't think we ever can.
A soccer game, I saw you guys.
There's so many moments.
Man,
Let me tell you what, well done, Casper. Team hip hop. Nigga, we saw that.
I'm a competitor, guys. Even if that's the beautiful thing about soccer, about sports. We play together, we don't like each other, but we're teammates.
Yeah.
That's all that was. That's all that was, right?
I mean, but
That's
like,
all that was.
when I ask, I'm not saying like you guys need to be friends or be on.
Yeah, what
like,
is up with you
know
guys
what I'm
and your
saying?
constant need for us to get along?
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
not.
You don't need to be
Yeah.
friends, but
Yeah.
like, do you like?
I don't
Do you
really
guys need
even
to hate
care.
each other though?
I don't hate him.
What? Okay.
you
What are
like
you?
him?
What are your feelings towards the homie?
Feelings.
Yeah.
I don't have any feelings anymore. They all gone. Like butterflies. And I've put different feelings inside myself. Feelings of gratitude for even just being alive.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I'm just happy where I was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting now. You guys don't know what I've been through.
Yeah.
You guys don't know what I've been through, what I'm still going through.
Yeah.
And for me, that stuff is the real shit that requires my attention and my feeling and my need to take care of my family and to fight and to survive and to flourish and to stay inspired.
Yeah.
And to stay making cheese and to stay on top of my business and try and stay healthy and You know, all of those things
beautiful.
are all the things that I've replaced those feelings with.
That's beautiful, man.
That's dope.
Damn.
That's
My
for
smoke
sure.
break.
That's for sure.
Do we have a smoke break?
Yeah, we can go smoke.
You can definitely. That's definitely
Or am I
possible.
messing up with your flow?
No.
I don't know.
Nah, the thing is, your peoples are gonna call time.
They're not gonna call time.
Okay,
I'm
Okay,
the
let's go smoke then.
Don't let this.
that's-
Please don't let this be a Rick Ross 85 South thing.
I mean, you guys have the time, right?
No, we got the time.
Okay.
A few minutes later.
Where were we?
Yeah, I think we were just at the tail end of the beef, you know, and I think just after the diss tracks and everything had subsided,
Then we go into my fallout with Fifth Season.
yeah,
Yes.
And I think then Be Careful What You Wish For after that.
be careful what you wish for. I love that album.
Now, when Be Careful What You Wish For came out, people said it was trash.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was that. That was doing the
People said it was
rounds.
trash.
I didn't.
A lot of things take time. Like Bovamania is not my best album by any stretch, but it's not an album. That's why I said it was an EP, and that's why it was something to it was
EP chat is
therapeutic.
new to me.
Let me tell you why. Because it was in the middle of COVID. You can't launch an album in COVID. I just wanted to put records. Okay, we'll get to Bovamania later. I just wanted to make records and put them out.
Yeah.
But coming back to the chop about us being so quick to dismiss things. That's mid. You know? That's the culture. And Be Careful What You Wish For. I mean, Fifth Season, we'll get, you know, Be Careful What You Wish For is a timeless album.
Love that album.
But people said it was trash. Anyway. So we come out of me and Fifth Season, we start falling out, you know, and to Benza's credit, you know, he did, and in many ways I've learned a lot from Benza here, a lot. You know, Benza was kind of like a father figure for me, you know, because I was young, I was coming of age, I was 24, 25, all those years, you know. But at some point I wanted to control my own business, control my own income. Yeah. When the guap comes, I wanted to hit me in my pocket first. Yeah. You know? And we fell out, but somehow we managed to make a amicable, you know, parting. And then I was wandering for a bit. And then I started with Prince. And I started Beam with Prince. And, you know, that was just a crazy ride. And there's so many ups and so many downs. The way it ended wasn't great, but... You know, we did Be Careful. I haven't spoken to Prince since then.
Oh, really?
I still think I saw.
After you posted his apartment.
I think. I mean, you know, I am known. I'm known to, if I feel like I'm stuck in a corner, and I'm pushed into a corner, I won't hesitate to use social media to get me out of that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But you know, like I said, and now I look back at it, and I'm not so proud of stuff like that anymore. Yeah, you know. Yeah. But so, you know, Fifth Season, we get into Be Careful What You Wish For. Like me and Anati just started hanging and we started making music together. We made The Saga, which is another amazing
But just before we
record.
get into Be Careful What You Wish For, are you at liberty to speak of what was the straw that broke the camel's back with Fifth Season?
With Fifth Season, I just wanted to be in control of my own money. It wasn't really
Are
a
you
straw.
in control of your own money now because you're back with
Of
Fifth
course,
Season?
bro. No, when you say back with Fifth Season, it's not in the way that it was the first time, and it can't be. Forever in business with Drake. Sorry,
Shout out to
we're forever in business with Drake. So Birdman does that. We forever in business with Drake. So Benza's forever in business with Drake. You know, it's like that. You know, it's not the same as it was at the start. It's a different structure. Fifth Season is the label that we have a partnership with Sony, and Sony is the partner for, you know, a company that myself and Benza or a venture that we both partnered in.
Nice.
Yeah. So, you know, it comes full circle. Forever in business with Drake.
Damn.
Any other questions about Fifth Season?
Not at this point.
Because Fifth Season, they're responsible for turning me to a merman, making me swim.
Merman.
Or is it?
It's Merman.
You're a damn disgrace. your mother would be rolling in a grave right now. It's Merman.
What did you put out
Shout out to
outside of
Zoolander.
Fifth Season? It's not Bovamania, ne? But you put out something outside.
No, fifth season was everything besides Touch My Blood.
So Be Careful What You Wish For was fifth
Touch
as well.
My Blood,
So
yes.
Be Careful What You Wish For. Fifth season was still involved, but we did it also Universal and with Anati stuff.
Okay.
So yeah.
Oh man, that one was you didn't.
I still haven't got a plaque for that today. I'm sure I need to check the certifications. I'm sure that shit is platinum or gold or whatever.
Because you didn't shoot a video for Bryanston Drive.
I don't have money for all the videos,
That's
guys.
why. You know,
But when for me,
are
I
you
see
aware of what you
Branston
did on
Drive.
Bryanston Drive?
Holy Mountain.
Yeah.
Great records. Great records. But that came from a time of the saga. And also Anati was also in a shifting place. Anati and me fought so much about that album. Because you have two people who think they know everything. But sometimes I had to say, "Bah, trust me, I've done this before." Just pull the senior card on him sometimes. But he's a fantastic person and a fantastic musician, man. Talented.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bananas.
Evident. But Be Careful What You Wish For, that happens, and then you wrap things up with fifth season. Low key in AKA fashion, with a rant, with the run me my money, you know what I mean? Yeah. And now Prince is also in the fold, and he also says a lot of scathing things as well. Yeah. And then, but now you create Beam Group.
Yeah.
And it looked like it was something that was going to be beautiful. You got like photographers. We tried, man.
We tried hard. Look, we did a lot of things that the game, should be happy that we brought into the game. Like the stuff we started doing with Blacksmith. That was at a time when not everybody had a videographer, photographer running around. We popularized that shit. Me and Blacksmith, we brought that whole thing to the fore. Maverick Seizure, all these guys.
Shout out Maverick.
All these guys.
Yeah, that's true. You
know what I'm saying?
First, yeah.
So we brought that to the game. Also, my band, like one of the things, my band, bro, and me. Once I decided to have a band, this was in around about just after Levels. I turned into a festival artist, and that also marked a shift in how I make my music. Because once I started with my band, people used to play with bands. Okay, it's the Durban July, we need a band. That's how it was. Oh, it's the Metros, let's perform with the band. It used to be a thing. I turned that into standard.
Exactly.
Standard. That's how you're gonna see me.
And literally just still on that point, we're literally in our last episode where talking about how rappers can elevate their performances outside of a live band. And one great example of somebody with a live band was you.
Yeah.
Like,
look, I mean, Jabba took it to the moon.
Yeah, I brought it.
He did it. I got that idea from him. Yeah. But I also got that idea from playing Jazz Fest with Cooley China. Yeah. Cooley was also doing band stuff. And I mean, to think about it, me and Cooley, we played Cape Town Jazz Festival. Main stage twice now already. I don't know a lot of people hip-hop. I don't know hip-hop acts in South Africa who've done that. So the band changed everything about how I made music, and Beam, we really brought that to the fore. Crazy rollout campaigns, just crazy. It was crazy. But also, guys, this is before COVID. And before Amapiano, this is when the money was flying.
This is when hip-hop was hip-hop. South African hip-hop was hip-hop.
Flying everywhere, charging mama 200 a gig. No problem. No problem.
Yeah.
So it was a different time as well. And, to our detriment, I think we might have got a bit carried away. But, I mean, I wasn't the best businessman. But also at that time, I left business. Once again, I had gone from one setup into leaving my business in the hands of somebody else. Yeah. So here I was doing the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's how, it ended up. So now I'm in a place where, it's my shit.
Partnership.
Yo, that's crazy. Just on a personal level, like with that split happening, how was it like conversations? I mean, you also homies with Les at the time, you know what I mean? And there's Prince there, and that was like a squad. So like, how was navigating that? Like, is Les saying, yo, homie, chill?
No, not really, because he also had his own problems, I think, with Prince at the time. But, they're brothers for life, man. North don't fall.
North don't fall.
Yeah.
True North.
The real North. Keep it North.
Yeah, we brought the North in to rap hip hop.
You guys did.
Elias made the North cool, boy. And then, I also started touring with him a lot, we did some. I mean, that run we had when we were touring together. One of the other iconic runs, Heaven, Real Stuff.
Exactly.
All
Good
eyes,
music came out of that. Funny that you're wearing Kevin today.
Yeah, man. So that was also a good era. But yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. I can't speak on the relationship.
Yeah. Oh man, that was But like when you talk about that run, just remembering even like when you guys shut down Puma Social.
Yo, it was fun times.
They broke the door down, bro. Like it was like a damn near stampede.
It was crazy,
bro.
huh?
That was.
I've never seen some shit like that in my life.
Puma Social was dope.
And we were playing with a band.
Yep.
At that time, do you know how hard it was to convince promoters to spend extra money? Because now on the road, it's 8 rooms, 8 flights, 8 per diems, yeah, bro? So it was a different time, man.
Yeah.
You niggas get per diems and shit.
Well, you know.
And then so just speaking on the band thing, it's just something that we've noticed, man. You and Master A Flat, are you guys good?
Nah, I haven't spoken to Master A in a long time. I haven't seen him. I wanna, shout out to him if he sees this, I feel differently about how I felt when we parted ways than I do now, because once again, a lot of growth, a lot of introspection. But I wish him the best wherever he is. I haven't seen him. We made some great music together, but
Yeah, you guys made magic, guys.
Yeah.
But-
I think it's cool. I saw him about a month ago.
oh yeah,
Yeah, I saw him at Street Fest.
he's
Street
super
Fest,
talented, man. But yeah, man. Sometimes people grow apart, and people's focus is on different things, and you have to part. But I wish we parted in a better way.
Damn, that's
Speaking
so
of
dope.
party,
That's
bro.
big.
Most of my partings are not amicable.
You know what I want to speak about? Fanatic.
Yeah, Fanatic.
Oh, snap.
Fanatic's doing his thing there in the East, He's doing his thing. He's got events that he's doing. He's kind of like a little, mafia godfather out there in the East. Yeah, so
That's
shout
good.
out to
I love
Fanatic.
that for him.
Yeah.
I love that
Yeah,
for him
but that
because the
party
way
was
you guys
crazy,
parted, it was.
Puma Social.
Did you part at Puma Social?
No, which party?
No.
I'm talking about the
your
parting.
split, yeah.
The party.
Yeah.
What happened again?
I just remember you saying, "Nah, this guy's wilding. I need a new DJ."
Yeah, and you
Everybody
held
tells
it.
you. So it was like an open call.
Oh, this was on Twitter as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Your call to actions are crazy. You'd be like,
Yeah, I just got myself a new logo off that Steez. I said, somebody make a new logo for me.
crowdsourcing God.
Trust me, nothing was more iconic than the rollout for the Touch My Blood cover.
Touch My Blood as well.
That was a genius idea. So I gave everybody the open file in just my head. Hey, the covers we saw with blood coming out of my. And then at the end,
niggas were
did you see what
literal.
we chose? My brother, because my brother Steph, shout out to my brother Steph, my actual brother. We designed the sneakers together, the cruise bottle together. Oh, then cruise, that's a whole other pioneering thing we did. And he, what am I talking about again?
The cover.
The cover. Him and TK designed that
Shout out
cover.
to TK.
Shout out to TK.
TK the.
Mokgethwa.
Yeah, Mokgethwa.
TK's
Shout out to
badass.
TK.
Love that boy, man.
Love him. And they said, okay, look at what do you think of this? And I looked at it, I said, nah, that's whack. But then I looked at it, I thought, imagine having a cover where you can just see this person's silhouette and you know who that is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, iconic.
Yeah.
That red and that black.
I won't lie, it reminded me of Powerpuff Girls, man.
Exactly. That red was very
Yeah, man.
But
so,
when you drove past on William Nickel and you saw that silhouette,
that was
man.
fire.
shout out to you for that.
It was so
billboard
crazy.
as well.
yeah, we did billboards. We did helicopters. Yo, if you see the beam chopper, just tweet like on some Rob Burns shit.
I don't think we're hip to that, but shout out to Tyson Cybertelli.
Yeah, Tyson Sabatelli.
He put us on the chopper thing.
The chopper
We
thing.
You didn't know about the chopper.
Oh, the chopper plug.
Yeah, we didn't.
We didn't know that the chopper happened. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't? Who told you about the chopper?
Tyson, he's a
Tyson
dope
rapper
rapper
from
Pretoria.
Oh, he told you the story about it. That we got a chopper.
Yeah, because he studies rollouts and he says that's the best rollout.
Yeah, he's like, touch my bloods. Like,
Yeah, and his rollout is super crazy for an independent artist. Amazing. Shout out to him.
So yeah, but we got a chopper. But I guess that's why Beam didn't work out.
Okay, while we're still on the Beam group, let me tell you what frustrated me the most. Like, my biggest beef with you. I mean, like, I've been in your corner for years. But K-Sharp Beam group, Sharp AK is doing his thing. There's going to be the Braai Show. And it's only going to be on the app.
The app.
What do I do? Tell the guys.
It pays for the
AKA has an app. Let me download. guess what? I'm gonna pay for it. Cool, sharp. I pay 1, 2, 3 months. Cool, okay, there's not much going on here anymore. So that's what, 150 or so. And then guess who's coming to SABC One?
The Braai Show.
Shit that I paid for, not just the Braai Show. Shit that I paid for to watch.
I think that I've tried a lot of endeavors. Some have been successful, some have not been successful.
Yeah,
and the Braai Show being on the app. The app actually, I mean, what also came from that, you guys don't know, I've got a Vodacom app.
I was about to say, we were at the launch.
I've got a Vodacom app. It's still running to this day.
And you still...
It didn't turn out as what I wanted to be, but it makes it does numbers, and it gets me some good cheese every month. I'm telling you. And out of that app era, I also wanted to create an AKA TV app. Remember, this is the time like I saw that content was going to be something. Yeah. So I said, okay, how can I get into content? Partnered with this guy Kenny Makudu Communications, and myself and Jabu, what. And then SABC or David, I think David from Cake Media, he came in and he said, yo, let's put this on TV. And what was I to say?
Yeah,
it was a fantastic first episode.
Especially SABC.
I'll tell you what you should have
groundbreaking, bro.
said. I'll tell you what you should have said. Sorry, guys, all of you who paid for that, I'm sorry, it's going to go on TV now. That would have made me feel
I'm
better.
sorry about that, man, but that money's gone. Bro. That money's gone. That money's gone. Look, there's your 150 in your class. Let me taste that 150 there.
Salute.
Now, Touch My Blood, you revere that as your favorite album. And funny you should talk about TK. Me and TK go back and forth about this. I'm always like, levels. He's like, Touch My Blood.
Yeah, he also likes Touch My Blood. Yeah.
Like, yo, Touch My Blood.
Yeah.
But what makes you say, like, just, you can even take us through the process of it, but what makes you say that that's your best album, that's your best piece of work?
I think the songs, I really learned the art of arrangement. I think the arrangements, like at the start of my career, you'll notice verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus. As time goes on, like if you listen to Touch My Blood, there'll be a kind of a pre-hook, then a hook, and then an after-hook. I call it the 3-prong attack, yeah, bro? So you have like a pre-hook, a main hook, and an after-hook. I thought there were a lot of songs like that on Touch My Blood. Also, I feel like I was as free as I had ever been. My money was finally in my pocket. Yeah, well, everything was nice. You know what I'm saying? Everything is coming together. I got my company, So I was also in a great mental state. Also, I just like the sonics of it, man. Just the work that Kid Dominant did on it. Yanga also adding songwriting. By the way, Yanga is a hell of a songwriter.
Amazing.
An alumni of the show.
You know that Anati on 10 Fingers. Bamelela on the styrofoam. Yanga wrote that.
Fire.
So
Beautiful.
he also added to that. I mean, Star Signs, Fella in Versace, probably my biggest song. Fella in Versace. That and All Eyes on Me, I think, are probably my biggest songs.
But
your
I
plaques
did
say
like the video.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah, my plaques do say different.
Yeah. I'm not happy about the video though.
Who, Fella?
Yeah.
I love that video. I loved it. I loved it.
Mega see that? What a mega see
I love this.
And I'm there again.
I love this.
No.
I mean, it's got the most views out of all my songs, so I guess the
Of
job is
course.
done.
I mean, it had it was.
No, it was a huge song.
That was a huge song.
Exactly. There's no competing with it. But in terms of the craft in the video, I think, do you know what my utmost favorite video? Well, there's two. The one with Yanga, where the boy dies. Dreamwork.
That's probably
And
one
then
of my
the
best
one,
videos.
The one with Bonang out and
World Is Yours.
Exactly. World Is Yours.
You're not going to put congratulate, bro.
Congratulate, bro.
is fire.
Congratulate watching it now. At his time, yes.
No, but
it did
even
its
now
thing.
it holds up.
Joe,
It was that time.
Congratulate
Do you know?
production value, boy.
Congratulate. Do you remember that magazine they used to have called? It was like an online mag. It started with a V. What was it called? No, Previdar,
yeah.
We got those people then to style from the magazine. They styled that.
because that wasn't.
And we did that time.
Yeah.
Come on.
Even the
style was
color now.
tight.
Even the color.
Look, it's cool. It's cool. But I was just saying, for me personally, it's
Expensive as
legacy.
hell, too.
Yeah, once you
My
say
niggas,
your personality, we can't
exactly.
fight you.
And I can say this as head of the legacy for 7 years.
Elected as an elected official. Are you an elected official? Who elected you?
Myself.
Shout out to Ruwa out there. Number one Megasi.
Yeah, I had beef with that. I saw you on Twitter with that. I'm like,
He doesn't know me.
He don't know.
He don't know.
He don't know Kheti.
Dear Stan.
But Touch My Blood did. I saw it did numbers. Obviously, there are some iconic songs where I'm just like, okay, I've never
I think
heard
from
this.
the intro as well. Doodling,
I love the intro.
Maphorisa and Tweezy actually did that record.
really?
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
Touch My Blood. You could touch my. I think Maphorisa did the drums. Yeah,
Oh, it's dope.
yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's
man.
gems
That's
all
also
over the
another
place.
song that I'm mad that doesn't have a video.
I can't shoot all the these videos are fucking expensive, dog. True. These videos are fucking expensive. I mean, I've always spent more than I was supposed to on my videos. I mean, and I always take it out of my own pocket, bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes to my detriment. My most expensive video must probably be Congratulate, maybe. Congratulate, about 280, maybe 300.
Yeah, no, congratulations.
And that was many years
This
ago.
one now, this new one I shot now, about 250. In this era, I must be mad or I must believe in my
How much
music
was The
really
World Is
crazy.
Yours?
It's one of the two. The World Is Yours.
Yeah.
Are we already there? So about 120.
Hey, what is yours fun when you were going there, the process, the first class seats and whatnot, and then you say something like, "This is not wombats." Got all of those iconic ones. Remember at Rockets? He's like, "Yo, treat Rockets with respect. This is not meat corn."
Hey, those guys, I apologize, man. Who was it? There by the bars. Who those guys? Meat what? What do they call it?
Meat corn.
Hey, in the week, because now I'm tearing down a black business. Yeah, well, that was stupid of me, you know? But anyway, I was stupid. And that guy called next week. What are you doing? Why? And sometimes, a lot of the time, I don't understand the influence that I have. And, you know, sometimes I use it irresponsibly, man.
Yo,
Immature, no.
hey, this is another. This is a different. This is a different AKA. Different AKA. But now, obviously, we seeing a lot of the personal side of things. Naturally so, because that's how the frequency of the world is. You know what I mean? We seeing you. I mean, you're also taking vlogs. You buying at the time Bonang bags, 50 rack. You know what I mean? You're doing all of
More
that.
stupid decisions.
And then you put out that on Touch My Blood Times, a scathing joint.
It was called
Beyonce.
Beyonce. It wasn't called. It was, but that was genius, there. To call it Beyonce.
It was genius, man.
I thought that was so smart because I was thinking, I can't get sued, so let me just call it Beyonce. Yeah, well, but people said I was bashing her and all that stuff. I wasn't. I was in love. I had my heart broken, or things didn't work out, and I just wrote a song about that experience. Now people come and say, but you picking on her. But I mean, that's my job as an artist.
Yeah.
To bring out.
Oh, I thought not to pick
Not
on.
to
Okay.
pick on her.
And you know what?
It's just that you write a poem about your girlfriend. I write a song about my girlfriend.
That's true.
What are we doing?
And what I love about you is that every one of your girls, they all have a song somehow.
Yeah.
I know maybe DJ Zinhle does not have a song per se.
does.
No, composure is a lot, but
No, it's not like she has a song,
Yeah.
but I can't tell you which one.
Oh, okay.
is it?
But-
Yeah, I can't tell you.
Leave it alone.
It won't even
But
be
also
the one
the
you
shout-
think.
the
It
shout
won't even
out
be the
on
one you think it
Free.
is.
The shout out on Free or DJ Zinhle. Like
Yeah, that was
also-
hard.
It's not exactly a
That
song,
was
but
hard,
yeah,
man. That was
yeah.
hard. you
But
know?
what I love about you is that when it's time to love, you love, and your girl will get a song.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what you
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, that's my thing. I mean, how can I not?
nigga believes in love,
If
though.
yeah, for real. If I'm in love with somebody, then it means that you're part of my heart, and my music comes from my heart.
Yeah.
So obviously, you know, even if I don't love you, I might even make a song about you. Even so, there's been girls that I've been with that wasn't even serious. That inspired songs, that gave me lyrics, content, and you know, I'm a big lover. I believe I'm a really, really good guy to girls. I think. I think I'm a real gentleman.
What's the issues about?
Oh, Daddy Issues about, it's just a commentary on like Joburg girls. Yeah.
That's a song I feel like it didn't need a part 2. Not saying part 2 is a bad song, but
Hey, he's chopping me up.
this is Legacy, man. So he holds you to a higher standard than most.
so I don't feel
Obviously,
like Daddy Issues needed a part 2.
I love that joint. But
Did you see
that chorus?
Did you see
Every
that
time I spit
interview
that chorus,
of Hot 97 where Charlamagne's like, "Yo, man, I thought Jesus was whack."
whack.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's doing that.
Okay.
And now and Kanye's like, okay, fine.
Okay. They don't want to hear you, man. They want to hear this nigga talk, man.
Cool. They want to hear him talk.
Okay. That's cool. You were saying?
Dog, let me tell you what, when I met Sway, when I went to South by Southwest, we went to go perform there.
Yeah.
So we've also performed as a band all around the world, hey? We performed in places like Congo, we performed in Cannes in France,
It's crazy.
Germany, America, everywhere, bro. And man, when I met Sway for the first time, I just couldn't hold it in. I said, yo, I got the answers. We were at a party, like it was a bit lit.
Yeah.
I just came out, I was like, Sway! You ain't got the answers.
Did he know you at this point?
No, we were chilling then. Sway is very knowledgeable about what's going on in South Africa. You know, a lot of us have come onto the show.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
and he's a he's a legend, man.
And I think what was it? Supernova was.
Yeah, man.
Making
Sway
it-
is
Man
one of
in
the
touch,
coolest.
yeah.
So, you know, I was just, I know I made that because I felt like, okay, now I'm inside.
Yeah.
I've earned it, you know.
No, you definitely have.
Yeah.
But yeah, is it also one of the moments, like speaking on like the Beyonce moment, you know, because Beyonce even had a Twitter rollout as well. You know what I mean? You spoke on finding rocks and somebody having to come and pray. And
Yeah.
I think Master Ace
That was a
had-
wild time. That was a wild time. That was a wild time.
What a
But for your
what a
artwork,
crazy
though.
time in my life, man.
Yeah.
Man, I can't speak on it.
You can't speak on it.
Yeah, it
I
is
will
what
let
it
you
is,
live.
man. I mean, I don't want, you know.
I'll let you live.
Like, yeah, let me live.
We ain't gonna hold you, man.
I'll let you live. I'll let you live. But then now you go into it's after Touch My Blood, and Touch My Blood blows everything out. You know, I think it might be your fastest selling
I never kept track of the numbers really, hey?
because it got to like double platinum quick.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
it's diamond now apparently.
Where's my plaque? Is it coming?
But you put out that one on your own. So who's
Yeah.
supposed to give you the plaque?
I think Nice Music is supposed to give me the plaque. If I can find it, bro. Yo, Kingsley. I'm trying to hit you up, bruh. I need diamond. I mean, we did it with Beam, but also there's ways that we migrated. And you know what? I'll give the plaque to my damn self. How about
Yeah.
that?
No man,
Take
that's
this episode.
I mean, what's
as
to
a
stop
plaque.
me from making a plaque?
Exactly. Take
If
this.
I, you know, here's the thing about plaques. If I went to make myself a plaque and said Touch My Blood is now sitting on 10 million, okay, that's a bit harsh. Okay, it's now sitting on 1 million copies sold, 2 million. Would you be able to argue with me?
somebody will.
Fuck him.
That's why I hate Twitter.
The
Somebody's
authority.
gonna,
Yeah,
somebody's
somebody's
gonna come
gonna-
out with
He knows
something.
what I'm talking about. You
The
know,
authority.
Yeah,
But
not
they-
to
they-
call out plaque
What's going
capping.
on with your boy? The authority. What's his story? What do you guys think?
Hey,
What do you guys think
hey,
about?
hey, oh,
What do you think
hey.
about his whole podcast
Hey.
vibe?
Oh, he's come through. I mean, he's
Let's love to
alumni.
go.
He came through
He's
twice.
an alumni, but
Yeah, he came through twice. Yeah.
You guys agree with this shit he says?
Some yes, some no. I mean, just like human beings, right?
Yeah, he's human.
Yeah.
You know, me and Nota used to be good friends, man. Me and Nota used to be good friends. Why are you laughing?
Why would you laugh?
Because just remember the day of the fight was Togi.
Oh, and then AK
He
pulled up.
He
just
pulled up. He came
bossed
like
up.
real hip hop. It's like bumping KRS-One.
Yeah.
And then while I was smoking upstairs,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then he was downstairs, you could hear him. And then they were explaining the story to you because you got there
I think
late.
Fanatic was
Yeah, I got
telling
there
you
late.
this
Yeah, I
story.
think, yeah. And then it's like, you know what? If it was me,
I would have given him a hug.
I would have given him a hug.
I do feel like that. You know, I haven't bumped into Nota. And, you know, there's some real personal shit that he did, you know, the day after Anele passed, you know. He flew to Cape Town, right? And was there with me, with my family, spent time with my family, with my mom in the kitchen, me crying my eyes out on the couch, all of that stuff. And then he came back and he used all of that information that he gained as a friend to try and destroy me. So for me, I think I'm a better Christian now. I've really found a lot of solace in God, you know, lately, over the last year or so. You know, Boga Kabelo is actually my mentor, my spiritual mentor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, you know, Boga, if anybody could tell you about the game, it's that man.
Yeah,
you
he's
know?
been at it.
You know what I'm saying? So if I see if I see Nota, I'll be very kind to him. Because that's what I think he needs right now.
That's true.
I think people need to stop laughing at it and actually start thinking, is this dude, is everything 100%?
I want to be frank with you.
Because we're talking about suicide and all this shit.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, well, in this day and age.
Yeah, it's
You look at somebody like that. Yeah, well, you never know what can happen with people who are acting manic or going far beyond the realms, you know.
Yeah.
So I think people should show more care, try and actually help the bro.
No, facts.
Don't you think?
That's real.
facts.
That's real.
That's very true. That's very true. Although it is hard to get through to Nota.
Oh, it's impossible.
Yeah, it's hard to get through to him. Also, given what he values and what he believes in now, it's the numbers and the socials. And
I don't know about that. Let's not speak on the man's beliefs.
Yeah,
Let's keep moving.
Shout out to Nota, man. Like I said,
Shout
he's
out to Nota,
sobering alumni, came through twice.
2 times,
we chopped it up.
Yeah,
nicely.
Nota, when I see you, we'll talk.
you're going to give him a hug. That's what you
I
said.
hope so.
I hope you do, man.
Yeah.
I hope we all need hugs, man. Yeah.
Okay,
But
pause.
Hey, yo.
We went down that rabbit hole there. Where were we?
This was like talking about, we were just speaking on Touch My Blood.
Yeah, Touch My Blood.
Into the fast selling, and
Yeah,
we also moved
all of
from,
that. Yeah.
And then I guess this is like now more of a quiet period, but again, it's not quiet. It's
never quiet,
It's never
really.
quiet on the socials.
Yeah.
for Mega, and then this is when now you're showing affection, and basically speaking about your new love now.
Yep.
You know what I mean, and
Yeah.
you going places with her.
Yeah.
You speaking about even like her age, like you're just like, yo man, you guys the go-go's, me, I got my nice 60, 21 year old. You know what I mean? It's like,
And I think it was in a song as well, ne?
Yeah.
yeah, he puts it in the music, but it
Yeah.
started as the tweet, and then there's also the twit pics. Do we still call them twit pics?
They used to be called twit pics.
It's on Twitter now.
yeah,
a
with
pic
the
on
twit
Twitter.
pics, but like, how was that process? What was wow, calling love a process is crazy, but
Love is a process.
It is, though.
I guess it is. But like, that relationship and the formation of it.
Oh man,
You know?
I met Anele at lunch once actually. I think it was actually Beam. It was actually Beam lunch, and we had been looking for investments or whatever. So we were speaking to her family. She was there. At the time, I was like, man, this girl is real. Like she's like 18, whatever. Yeah, well, so let me just say, forget, And then a few years later, we met one night, and she just had such a great spirit, man. Such a great spirit, and really made me feel really energized, And, I went all the way to proposing, paying Lowell. I did it all, man. I did it all. And I was ready to make that my life. But, when I think about it and I look at where I am now today, I think this is my journey, man. This is the journey that I've taken in my life. And when it comes to my music, I'm always documenting what's happening in my life. So, that whole process. And then we go into, and then obviously COVID hits. I didn't get to spend much time with her. It's sad, I wish I could have spent much more time with her, but, that's life. That's what I've learned. There's a whole lot of shit that comes with that. And, the way she passed, and, for the most part, dog, like, people don't understand that I also need justice for my family. You understand what I'm saying? I also want things to be concluded, and, I can't speak on what anybody thinks happened or this, that, or the other, because I was there. I know what's what, I just think it's a tragedy, man. It's a tragedy, and it's a tragedy that I've had to live with in my life. But I'm a fighter, man, and I believe in God. And God has got me.
And while, post Anele's
Passing.
passing, there were things that came out. We saw a broken door of what looked like was your apartment. And a whole
Well, let me tell you, that is one of your moments where you lose your temper and you break shit in the crib. But I didn't abuse Anele. I might have been emotionally abusive at times or destructive. I mean, why isn't there a video of if she took that video, where's the evidence, guys? Like, all you guys are seeing is a broken door, and it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good on me at all. And I take that, and it's not my finest moment. That's me at a total. I mean, our relationship was so explosive, man. So explosive. It could be so great, super toxic. I mean, you guys been in a toxic relationship before?
Yeah.
A passionate relationship.
A passionate relationship. I wouldn't call it passionate, but sometimes you do things that you're not proud of. You know what I'm saying? But I understand, because also after the aftermath of all of it was also that it's sensational. It's a tragedy. It's got all the things, and people want to know, and there must be answers. But there are also camps, and there's media, and there's family, and my side, and her side, and lawyers, and police. I've had to deal with the police and all these types of things. And I just feel like, I think when she took her own life, she also kind of took a part of my life with her. But it's fine. That was my choice. I must live with that. I wanted to make this woman my wife. I have to live with that. Whatever happened, happened. But God is graceful because, now I've got an amazing woman in my life as well, who picked me up, rebuilt me, re-energized me. Yeah, and that's how God works. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I've made a lot of mistakes, but it's a tragedy, man. I wish justice for her family, for my family, and I don't know why. Why is it taking so long for them to come out and say, okay, this thing is done, whatever. Yeah. Where's my justice? Yeah. It's just like lingering, and in the meantime, my life is hanging in the balance. Yeah. Because there's a court of public opinion. Yeah. It might be over in the courts, but there's still the court of public opinion. Yeah. So I also deserve my justice because the minister was at the funeral. He said himself, there will be arrests. People implied that I murdered her. Yeah. To put it in any other words, that's what they implied, right? Yeah. Here we are, still nearly 2 years later. Where's the justice for her family and for my family? Yeah. That's all I have to say about that.
What's the word with the family now? You guys cool?
No, I mean, we haven't spoken about the family. I haven't spoken to any part of the family, but I do pray for them. I do pray for her father, especially losing, I've got a young daughter. Yeah. Losing a daughter must be horrific, man. Yeah. So I'm not mad at anybody no more. I just understand that, God is, something happened in my life, and for the long run, in the long haul, I will turn that experience to make me into a better man in the future. Yeah.
Yo.
That's good, man.
That's beautiful, man. I can imagine that whole process. And when you speak of the court of public opinion, just on this note, the last part of this note is that, did you feel cornered into having to speak on the matter,
Of course.
When you had to do the sit-down
When I had to do
interview.
the sit-down interview, I was fresh off heartbreak. Guys, you must also remember, I was there when it happened. I came to the balcony and I looked over and she was on the street. So that mental trauma that I've got, that I live with, it, nightmares, night terrors, anxiety, all that stuff. It's PTSD, Yeah. That's something that I've gone through. Yeah. And I'm still going through to this day. Yeah. I just feel like this is gonna make me a better man for the long haul. So I forgot what your question was, man.
Yeah, no, it was just feeling cornered. You
didn't answer it.
Yeah,
sit down. Yeah, man. I was just. I felt like I had to say something. Yeah. I nearly lost everything with my brands. I would cruise. They stuck by me. Imagine that. They stuck by me, and my boy Zaz and my team, my family. They rallied around me and they stuck by me, and everybody on both sides of this equation needs that. I just pray for a family every day, man.
Yeah. And a couple months down the line, maybe even a year over, after everything that happened, there comes this part now. There's rumors of a breakup with you and Nadia and a supposed fight in Ghana.
That's ridiculous. What happened was, I got too drunk and I got into altercation with Party Time, actually. you know. And I actually need to, you know the story, the real story.
I just, because Party Time, that's my
your
boy.
bro.
I love him. That's
homie.
my.
I don't know if I'm even supposed to
Road
speak
dog.
on this, but you know, since I also apologized to him. I did something stupid, and I want to apologize to him. You know, Malum's Party Time. You know, we love you. I love you. He came up to me the other day. He said, "Yo, listen, I don't want us to have this weird energy anymore." So me and him cool, but just to speak on the video, something happened with me and Party Time. And by the time I got back to South Africa, it was that I had abused her. So this narrative that people had, it's like, this is perfect.
Yeah.
You know, there's a video. Remember that?
Yeah.
Where was the video?
Yeah. No one put it out, but apparently there was.
So we actually still in court proceedings with Daily Sun. And I think we're gonna get our money. Actually, we're chasing them. So watch out for that in the news soon. No, man, that's just it's tabloid shit. It happens. Sometimes something happens, I mean, me and Nadia, we had an argument. You go on Twitter, I'll never do this again. Go on Instagram, and then maybe you subtweet your hand, stupid shit like that. Everybody's done it,
that
man.
happens all the time.
And, you fight with your girl and you sub. When girls are upset, you must know when they start a Bigsburg, those Bigsburg quotes.
Yeah, the quotes. Yeah.
Justin the boy.
I'm not worth, about
My
self-worth.
worth,
My worth is,
my worth.
so that type of vibe. And then, yeah, man, it's just
Shout out to Biggs.
I think it just got blown out of proportion. Yes, I did embarrass her in Ghana, but it's nothing like what people said it was. And I think people kind of just thought it was a good opportunity because the papers, there's nothing better than a good bad guy, so.
Yeah.
And if it sticks, but now, they're going to pay for it. So we'll see who has the last laugh.
Yeah.
And then, while we're still on lawsuit, I think we done covered that part very well.
Yes, we already know.
Yeah. Braai Show?
Braai Show. That was
The
funny.
Braai
That
Show,
was funny.
Let me
bro.
tell you. So I won the judgment,
Yep.
the arbitration. So, but also I understand why they did what they did, because now you couldn't have me as the face of the show at the time.
Yeah.
So they asked Ricky, God rest his soul, Makado, and he said no, as Ricky would. He said, nah, I can't do that, to my boy, But obviously, who did say yes. And I don't blame him. Now I don't blame him. I'm not even mad at that, So as far as the Braai Show is concerned, I'm in a good position. I'm still, I retain the IP. Who knows, might be a season 3. Never know.
I like that.
Like with all these things.
Me and the guys are now trying to kind of get on the same page, but we'll see. There's still legal. Those legal proceedings are coming to a close. It looks like we'll all kind of settle it between ourselves.
Yeah, his reply was funny though.
What did I say?
No, he's talking
I'm
about
talking about
Casper.
Casper's reply when that ish happened. It was funny. When he was just chilling with in a garden school suit with a lot of food, and he was like, "Hey, Marrakesh, chill, yo, I spent that money." He's got funny moments, though. I won't even lie, bro.
Just before you go on, Kitso, what's your day looking like? Because already you granted 2 lawsuits, Braai Show, Daily Sun.
That's about it. Yeah, it's just that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just that.
What I was going to say is with all these things happening, there's always a background of business.
Yeah.
And no one ever chats about your business, dog.
I like to keep it that way.
Yeah, but because also the narrative also. Right?
Yeah, the narrative doesn't,
That-
for me, it doesn't suit people really to build me up like that.
Yeah, the narrative is that you're a trash businessman.
Yeah.
Basically, losing
Yeah, but it's
money,
always it's also
losing deals.
weird things that they
Do
they
you know
don't
what? Do you know what?
about
As a
the
businessman, I've never been scared of what people think. I always give it a go. I give it a good run. As far as business goes, you want to talk about what cruise? Want to talk about what we did there?
I want to talk about the mogul.
You want to talk about? You want to talk about
Mogul Talk.
Mogul
You
Talk.
want to talk about what we did with the sneakers, with
That's where I
Reebok?
wanna
You see what I'm
start.
saying?
That's
I
where wanna
single-handedly
start.
brought Reebok back, the whole Reebok. I did.
You see?
I did.
No,
And now
we can't speak.
We can't speak.
Yeah,
Because
we really
we've been
can't.
on Reebok. So,
Trust
yeah.
me. Anyway, listen, totally brought Reebok back. Did an iconic collaboration with them. I've only got 3 pairs left.
That's another thing.
On ice.
You got pairs?
On ice.
Yeah.
I haven't come out the box. I'm sure them shits. I'll show them to you now. I'm sure them shits in the future. I mean, it's an official AKA Reebok collab.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a big deal.
Shout out to
You
Drip
guys
and
went to
Batu,
Boston
but
and all that. Yeah.
you know, shout out to Drip though. But you know, I mean, for me growing up, I used to dream of having a collab with Nike or with Reebok, Mark Parker, Walt Disney, Mark Parker, Walt Disney. Now who's gonna be the Medici family? Man, before I'm out of my moment and marginalized, I am the most impactful. Walt Disney. Anyway, so yeah, man, we did iconic things business wise, and I'm still doing iconic things business wise. You know, we've had a great run with Cruise. I mean, but Watermelon is just like in an institution.
Still in stores.
And
So
here's how you know. Here's how you know that the Cruise thing was very lucrative and very important because of the way it ended. It ended with smiles. It ended with happiness and amicably.
Is it done? Because I saw it in stores.
Yeah,
This
man.
morning even.
Yeah, no.
That might be the first amicable.
Yeah.
Well,
It is.
AKA
on that level.
breakup.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the Reebok one was not amicable at all.
It even had casualties. I mean, you.
Oh yeah, ish.
Yeah, you and Caesar going at it.
Yeah, man. Caesar and his boot cut.
Shout out Caesar Dromo. What's wrong with calling people ninjas? What's wrong? Why are you mad at that? But calling people ninjas.
That was funny though. But I mean, me and Caesar also, he said, we cool, man.
Yeah, that was beautiful as well. Very grown moment and also exemplary. You know what I mean? On how to, you know, end things publicly nicely.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to you for that because
Who was involved as well?
Ricky also had said something, and then I think
About what?
Ricky also apologized.
About what? To Caesar?
Yeah.
He was like on a live, and I don't remember who he was speaking to on the live, but he was saying like, it's not cool for him to comment on like cultural things, like hip hop culture things.
Oh, because he's at Kaya or whatever.
Yeah, but like because he's like, you know, he's got the land, he's got farms and things of that nature.
Okay.
But also afterwards, he also apologized as well.
Man.
So,
People, Twitter's a place where that type of shit happens all the time, man.
Yeah.
You can't get tone off it. It's just misunderstanding after misunderstanding.
Did you guys meet in person to squash it?
Say what?
Did you meet in person with Caesar to squash it?
Yeah, we met at
a garage.
At the Shell garage.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
There's an revelation that he summoned niggas like, yo, I'm gonna be at the Shell garage at this time. Pull up.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I summoned niggas.
No, he summoned.
Oh no, he called me and said, yo, let's meet at the Shell garage. I said, bet. So we go, we meet, we talk. I come a long time with him.
Yeah, Scatterbrain. He was on your first project, bro.
Yo, we gotta give big props to C's and Scoop.
No
Big
doubt. No
props.
doubt.
We always say
That was a real era, man.
that was a beautiful era.
But even the Essence era with Kamza as well.
That's what I wanted to say. I know seasons.
The Thibaut Touch era.
Yeah, Thibaut Touch.
Touchdown,
era.
3-6. But touchdown's back. But
It's not that time.
No. Touchdown Sharp, the Saturday show, the hip hop show. I think that's
with
the one.
Mosquito.
No, Touches.
Remember Touch?
Oh, Touches Rhyme and Reason.
Yeah, Rhyme and Reason.
Yeah.
Rhyme and Reason, the Essence.
Rap Activity
and all-
Jam,
Rap
obviously.
Activity
All
Jam
the
for
white
the
shows,
old ones,
but yeah, coming from where I'm from, I can only speak on
That was
like
another
those.
era.
Yeah.
Yo, who's gonna be the best pro Feb or pro Kid?
Yeah.
Battle of the pros.
Battle of the Pros.
Shout out to
Reason,
Kaden.
battling Nick Explicit and all of that jazz. Yo, man, that was
Nick
that was an
Explicit
era.
saying nigga.
Damn, did he?
Did he?
Yeah, there was a thingy. I think he mistakenly said nigga.
What do you guys think about all the hip hop, the rappers that are now piano bros?
I don't mind it, man.
You don't mind it now?
I don't
Yeah, man,
mind it.
for
But
each his own.
I love Folka.
Yeah.
Youngster is my favorite.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing dude. Like he had album of the year last year. For
Yeah,
me.
I know.
Like that album
Hands
was
down.
perfect.
Yeah.
Even what
man.
Reason is doing with
Yeah.
Caesar Alakai.
Caesar Alakai, and you know he's got some dope ish out. I love piano.
Also, I don't blame them because
Yeah.
piano's feeding people.
It is. And while we're there, I just want you to interpolate the tweet that you put out about Folka telling you about him being in a
Cullinan.
In a Cullinan.
Yeah, that was just me talking about 150 bars, man. Like, what are we doing? Because people are arguing about H1s. Like, and focus on the color.
The Kumking, what you call the Ubuntu diss track.
Yeah, the Ubuntu diss track. But
I'm with you on that
for
one,
me,
yeah.
I didn't understand it because for me, rap is very personal. And the few times I've met Big Zulu, is a really, really great guy. So I just found it a bit confusing. I was like, but when we just playing disc, when we just playing soccer together every day.
Oh, man, excitement, excite the fans. That's called
And then at the end,
the
it's like,
fans.
big up.
Yeah, I
must
I've
give you
been
the
told
big
guys,
up,
man,
though.
The big up thing for me, I was like, okay, cool, I'm excited because I love beef. I'm excited, whatever. And then in the end, it's like, yo, shout out to Stogie, whatever. I was like,
I don't even know if Big Zulu said anything about me. Did he say anything about me?
Did he? I forgot. Yeah. I listened to like twice.
Yeah,
the one I listened to a lot.
nah, he didn't say anything
I
about
don't think
you.
so.
Damn straight.
I mean, I'm not even going to front, the manager's saying we need to wrap it up. Let's just go into
my
the future.
manager. I can't be managed. I can't be managed.
Okay, cool. They're saying we should.
What do you guys want to talk about to close this beautiful time? How long have we been talking for?
It's a good. Yeah,
We
we're.
are
Oh,
gonna
man.
talk about
It's been an hour 40.
Hour 40.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, so we still got 20 minutes.
Yeah, we booked
And
you
then
for
we're
2
going to
hours.
charge.
We booked you for 2 hours, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we got some new shit out. It's gonna be tight, it's gonna be a vibe. So I got a new album. It's called Mass Country.
Yeah.
So the whole thinking behind it is, you guys love Level so much. You Level Avengers.
Me, definitely.
So it started out as when I decided I wanted to make a new album. It was actually the morning Anele passed, right? So I'm sitting there with my dad. They fly down to the hotel. We're sitting in the hotel room. And, I've got a little speaker there. And I was frantic, And the one thing that has always calmed me down is listening to the music that my father used to play when I was young.
Yeah.
And as a colored person, a lot of that is country music. So I'm sitting there listening to country music, kind of just trying to soothe my soul and calm me down. And then I decided, man, I want to make a country album. And so I started on the journey. And I started thinking, well, what would country be in the South African sense? So it'd probably be like KZN, the Midlands, Maskandi, you understand? That would be our version of country music, right? So if I could find a way to mold pop with that sound, then, okay, that's a good start. And then put hip hop and all of that stuff in, log drum, everything. And then as time went, so I would go record in the in like the Midlands. We'd drive, do studio camps there. But as time went on over the last year or so, I started to understand mass country to define how my music is super South African, super patriotic, and for everybody. It's for the mass. It's for the masses of the country. It's mass country. It's popular. It's mass country. So then I started thinking, okay, what can I put into that? And then I started saying, okay, let me bring my house samples here. Let me start bringing the musicians here and start putting it all together. You know what I'm saying? Put that all in a pot. Got some fantastic features. I got Nasty C on my first record. It's called Lemons Lemonade. Fantastic record with a fantastic video. I've got Musa Keys on the project.
Ooh. Nice.
I've got a young lady named Jackie from Ghana on the project. She's fantastic. I've got a super team of producers. Christ. I've got FDs. Who else do I have? Zadok, coming with the keys, the music. Who else do I have on the album? And I've been working on this project. Nelsino, he's like really close up Costa in them. Probably still have Costa on the album. There's a couple of features now I want to identify. I've made all the music. The music is sounding so rich. It's sounding so cinematic. It's talking about all my things that I've been through. It's got those All I Know type of records. It's got the Sade type of vibe. It's got the Daft Punk vibe. It's delicious.
Sounds exciting. Yeah, you sound excited about this one.
I'm telling you, it's sounding sweet. It's got the house, vibes. That's Oskido soul. La 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 la. Summertime. It's got the drop top songs. So now it's got the hard songs. So now I need to go back. My camp is actually no. Actually, when you watch this, I would actually be coming off a camp, the final camp. I'm gonna get a big mansion, 10 rooms, fuck it up, 4 producers cooking, cook, cut samples, musicians coming in, and we're gonna finish it off, and it's gonna be the best work. I mean, it's my first album properly since
Touch My Blood.
Since Touch My Blood.
Yeah. Without dragging anybody, man, a lot of people put too many ideas into one thing, and they don't have people to shave shit off, like to downscale or whatever. So it could be perfect.
Yeah.
And I just hope that you sequence it accordingly. A lot
I can never please you.
I can never please you.
Okay. The problem is okay.
No. But look, I can't please you because when you talk about sequencing, you know, everybody hears. I like to start my projects. I like to start with a nice introspective, and I like to go
crescendo,
up, and I like to come down, and then I like to come up again.
Oh, I like that.
That's also how I do my performances. Also, I sequence my albums as if I'm performing them on stage.
Nice.
How I would like crowds to interact at this moment. So don't worry, it's not my first rodeo. It's not my first album of sequence.
Big facts. But also when you speak of it like that, then you'll probably please me.
Oh, and you were looking for reassurance.
Yeah, you're looking for
that the next shit is gonna be hot.
Do you know, actually, one thing you don't understand how hard it's been, like, being part of the magazine. So, while I'm
for the past 2 projects, if we keep it a bean.
Exactly.
The past 2 projects.
Yeah, it's been a tough time. So, whatever I can cultivate while we're here.
Yeah. Can you say that as well?
Definitely not the best, but also not the best of times.
Yeah.
Truth.
In
not
the world,
best of times, COVID.
Yeah, in the world.
So also not the best of times. We in a better time now, and better time makes for better music.
Yeah. Just on a selfish note, I saw you in the studio with Super Sai.
Yeah.
You know, it's my young homie. Yeah, he's from hometown. I love that kid.
Tight.
Really dope.
The Bruzo got talent, bro.
Yeah.
Bruzo got talent.
Yeah, Sai is super talented, man. I can't wait to see.
I'm also
he's
doing
going
a lot of features. I mean, I got this record with Kamo.
Yeah, shout out to Kamo
as well. Yeah.
What a phenomenal guy.
He is a
That's
great
how we
guy,
make them in the
man.
vault.
And he's carrying that legacy of Ricky on. He's smooth, boys. You see that cotton first bag, that Louis Duffel. I'm dying for it.
Yeah.
Those pieces that he made. I mean, so I got record with Kamo coming. Actually, the guy who did Mlindo. What's his name?
Tos.
Orlando, yeah.
I got a record with him. Imagine that.
V-Boys. Wild Boys.
You know? So, as far as piano goes, though, not for me.
Not for you.
Not for me to do.
Not for you
Big
to do.
fan
To
of the
enjoy.
vibes, to enjoy groove, whatever.
Yeah.
But nah, I don't want to confuse my fans, bro.
Yeah, it's also very important because, I mean, we can't all be on that bandwagon, you know what I mean?
Also, once you go that side, it's hard to come back, eh? If you
think,
know what I'm saying?
If you've heard that joint with Folk and Mokgethwa and you hear Folk spitting those luscious bars, bro.
Spitting luscious.
It's so
nice.
smooth on it, bro.
It's so nice.
Hey,
Spitting nice.
Yep, and it's a rap record, bro. So it's with him and Mokgethwa
I
on
like
the joint.
Mokgethwa.
I love Mokgethwa. It's
Taco, like reminiscing.
How's como está? Ay.
Como está? Verse of the year, bro. I don't know what you got over there.
Yeah,
but
right now.
that's that.
But I'm not really about the verse of the year chops.
Oh yeah.
I just wanna
Understood. Music of the year. That's your chop.
Also,
But you had a dope verse on that Phantom Steez song.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's time.
Yeah.
It's time. You know, there's a time and a place for when it's time to kill.
I like that.
Yeah. Those verses are coming as well.
They can keep the battles. I need that.
I've got maybe like one record like on the project where I'm just spitting super crazy like rap. Okay, I'm gonna rap.
Yeah.
You know? Fuck, it's boring, man.
It sounds like an Eminem.
For me, I feel like to rap is I just want to express. I want to talk my smooth shit. I want to sound cool. I want to represent how I feel. You know, I don't necessarily sit down anymore and think, I want to rap, be technical. No. For me, that's not worth anything anymore because I've done that.
Yeah.
It's done.
It's proven already.
I want to be more like dude, I'm 34 years old. What am I want to go do some other jiggy shit now.
Yeah, you got
Let me go fucking
the Louis Vuitton links on.
Yeah, man, I want my own strain of you know.
Yeah,
Talk about it.
Yeah. That mogul talk.
Yeah, man, we getting into the cannabis business, you know. Myself and my bro Zaz, you know what I'm saying? We got this place that we involved with, that we partners in, called the Greenside. Check it out, the Greenside Pharmacy. It's in Greenside, it's in Sandton, it's in Pretoria. One just opened up, you know. Tight with the Jews, you know how it is, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Going in there, you know.
Yeah.
Everything's tight. We got so I'm building my own, I'm trying to build my own strain. That'll take maybe a year or two. It's like wine, you know?
Nice.
Takes a long time.
Do you want it to be an upper or a downer?
Oh, this guy has never smoked weed in his life. An upper or a downer. What the fuck are you talking about?
Shouldn't have told you
Indica sativa.
Yeah, he's basically asking.
When are you asking like you, dude? We're not making dacha here. Whatever, like your tone is more a dacha type of convo. But like we're doing like indoor. Yeah, bro. Nice. CBD drops, gummy bears, these types of things.
Yeah.
Not dacha.
Anyway, I really mess with the edibles though.
So we want to do. Obviously, when the legislation moves, for us to do our own THC products and whatever. But right now we're getting to CBD, all of that stuff. And the goal is to eventually become like MedMen in the States, you know, like real Apple Store, Starbucks of weed type of shit. So when to target, you know, Chardonnay moms, stressed housewives with anxiety, shit like that. That's where I want to take the culture. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, and normalize it and destigmatize it.
Yeah. It's not dacha. It's not dacha.
And then, am I allowed to talk about it?
So.
We got our own product coming after this cruise thing ends.
You kind of hinted at it already with the
we got our own product, and we've been working on it for about 2 years now.
Love it.
And it's gonna be.
You already know what's coming, though.
It ain't gonna be no funny gimmicky shit neither.
But you know what's coming though when you drop that.
And what vein is it in terms of like?
What's coming?
You know it's the first. You know the comparison. That was the first. You know that.
But come on, cruise with a white bottle with the gold cap. I mean, come on, and then to the exact same thing. Cool.
Have you tasted it though?
I haven't tasted it. I want to taste it. What does it taste like?
I don't know.
Have you tasted it?
No.
Have you tasted it?
Nope, I don't drink.
I drink and I have.
You haven't? Wait, why? Why haven't you tasted it? Cause Mega Cine? That's the proof. Nah, man. I wish him good luck.
I
don't know what it is, or but I wouldn't mind tasting it. Yeah.
But the
You guys should have got me a bottle to taste, actually.
where do we find it? That's
Can you imagine?
Oh, you guys
now,
don't want
Peter?
clickbait.
They don't want clickbait. And also now we don't know what time you're on. You just like,
because you know yourself, man. You've thrown phones off the balcony. So
I'm throwing phones on balconies.
I put that at the record.
Yeah, I love that joint, dude.
But in terms of,
Yo, be careful what you wish for me. Top 2 projects when I put it in the order of discography.
Thank you.
in terms of the product that you're coming out with, in what vein is it? Is it in the spirit?
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I won't lie. I like the person you are right now, bro.
Yeah.
I think
I
think
like
I'm feeling better now.
Yeah,
you looking better, sounding better.
The maturity is
Can't wait to hear the new song.
Yeah.
Funny.
And you know what's fucked up? The maturity is not displayed on Twitter for everybody to see. Because I guess cutting off Twitter is part of the maturity.
But that's not what
It's
Twitter
part of the
is.
maturity.
But that's why this type of stuff is important.
Yeah.
See, I was waiting to unleash my new character.
Oh, the rollout. This is the character rollout. No, just on some rapper shit, right?
Yeah.
Just like this is just me, just rapper brain, rapper conspiracies, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're gonna wrap it up.
Now I'm saying, where's
So
the
you went
Oh,
staying.
where's the chance? Nothing. It's over.
Zozo. You know, like now you got the new joint with Nasty. Remember when you did the joint with Nasty and KO, and everybody was like, "Nah, this nigga gonna get child," and you came out like, "Yo, you guys said I'd get child on this song, but now look." Was there ever some sort of slight animosity between an AKA and Nasty?
Nasty used to be a different guy. Huh? It was. I used to encounter him as but now that I understand him and I know him better, he was just more a keep to himself type of guy.
Yeah.
And also coming into age, Nasty would be the type of, these young guys who, maybe they see you, they'll just walk past you in the club, they won't even greet you. Those types of guys. I don't get them. Say, hey, when? Say hello. Yeah. So he used to be, he grew into his stardom. But for me, there was definitely kind of a rivalry at some point because I really thought he was great, and he is great.
Yes.
So I think maybe that, but never an animosity at anything serious. We just we're both by nature, we're both kind of loners. So we've never really, But for all it's worth, I think it's important to remember that I met Nasty C and put him on stage with me when he was, how old was he? 12, 13, 14 years old, something like that.
When he was a kid.
15 years old.
Yeah,
When he was a kid, there's a picture of us wearing Son of Mars. Wearing that two matching Son of Mars. Remember those blue ones?
Yeah. I hate those shoes. My least favorite Jordan of all time.
So, it's just fantastic to see where he is now, man.
Yeah, because I was thinking, because I always thought that the bar.
What's your favorite Nasty C song?
My favorite Nasty C song, Pressure.
Pressure.
Yeah, I love.
Dude, what do you guys think about? They said Zulu Man with some power was mid. Do you remember that whole show?
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite. It wasn't my favorite Nasty album.
Yeah.
Strings and Bling
Can
is
I
my
tell you the
favorite.
truth? Can I tell you the truth? I haven't listened to an SA hip hop album, any SA hip hop album, since maybe
levels.
Cooley,
No, that's wrong, man. You need
Which
to,
Cooley?
Come on, man.
like Lost in Time.
Nah.
Let me tell you why. Because I don't want to get jealous, and it'll be like, fuck, this shit is hot. It'll make me feel like I need to change my shit. I operate better when I'm in a bubble.
That's what Weezy said
From
as
a
well.
preservation point.
When I'm making a record, when I'm making a project, and when I'm working on music, no, I listen to guys' records, and I buy for sure, and I skim through like this Malum. Okay, I listen to Malum's album; it's fantastic. Ish, I keep lying on this podcast. So I don't generally listen to, but I need to get into that.
I think you should.
But people say like everything is mid.
No, I've listened to some really good local projects, but it's not
you
on
listen
the.
to Tato Soul?
I was about to say
Tato
Tato
Man, I
Soul.
followed this
Tyson,
Tato Soul
25K,
guy because somebody was telling
also
me
dope.
who is speaking to Primo. This guy Primo was telling me about. Apparently, he's also like a big TikTok guy. Or what?
Yeah, Primo 19.
Yeah.
Shout out to Primo.
Yeah.
Lucas Khatebe's kid.
Lucas,
Is he Lucas Khatebe's kid?
Yeah.
Lucas Khatebe's son.
That's lit.
Yeah.
I knew he was a cool bro.
Yeah, he's a super funny guy.
I even gave him a product to say, yo, boys, try this, boys. Anyway, so left him there at Jameli. And he was telling me about this guy, Tato Soul.
Tato
And then I
Soul.
so I just started following him now. Is he like Abo Mokgethwa, that type of stuff? No, he's like Peli.
Yeah, because he's from
Gangster
Peli.
rap from Peli.
But it's very
And he's
reflective.
gangster.
Rap from
Very
Peli.
reflective.
Like 25.
More reflective. Like 25.
More lyrical.
No. I think the lyrical prowess
I
can
wouldn't
go up and
want
down.
to say they're the same.
Yeah.
Rap.
I really like 25 here.
25 is amazing.
I really think he's like, his characters, he's
amazing.
He's the character, you know?
So they're two sides of Peli when you listen to them. But the language and the cadence when they go into the vernac bag is quite similar. So they do draw comparisons between them.
I'm gonna look out
But
for him, man.
for me, he has my favorite catalog right now.
Yeah.
Tato Soul.
Tato Soul.
Yeah.
Damn, I
that
gotta
guy,
listen to this.
he's got
Listen to
what,
Tato
five
Soul.
projects.
Yeah.
Maybe get him on the album.
You know? He's really dope.
Will that be
If you have
lit?
time, if you still have
I
time
think
on the
that-
album.
Yeah, I still got time.
On your
man.
rap
Tato
song.
Soul on the album.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I don't like to do, like Nasty is a rapper, but the record that I have with him is not one of those.
If you
records.
want to do that, if you want to get into that bag,
I'd rather take him and put him in a different bag.
if you want to do a different bag,
Wanna do a
Mokgethwa.
different ba-
Mokgethwa's got a lot of those, the melodic. He knows how to do the melodic. You know what I mean?
I don't want to put
And
anyone
he's-
in a box.
Yeah.
So please get Tato as well.
Tato definitely
Challenge him if he needs to be
But you've done
challenged.
something 25, but 25, all of them, like those three for me are like the best rappers right now for me in the country. Like
Better than
bar none.
Blackie.
Yeah, but Blackie's more of a pop star. Blackie's
He's graduated.
Yeah,
He's graduated.
Blacky's amazing.
That away from
but
him.
I'm not taking that away. But that's what I'm saying. I put him in another bracket. But when I'm saying I want that rapper energy, I listen to 25. I listen to Tatoso. I listen to Mokgethwa. I listen to Words.
The trappiness of it.
Also, the way Taco taps into his pain bag.
Pain bag. That's why I'm saying he's very reflective.
He's lost bad homies. He's a street nigga.
Okay.
When he chops and he goes into that, you can't.
Management is calling it.
You can't fault him. Reflective. He's got an amazing project. Yeah, we're getting kicked out. But yo, those three, that's the three-headed dragon for me, man.
Yeah,
and shout out to the Words, Aries. The Pretoria guys are very lit. But yeah,
There's so much.
Tyson, oh my
there's
God,
so much we could have talked about, man.
there's a lot. man.
It feels like there's so much we haven't covered.
There's
You
a
feel
lot.
like that?
I feel like that, but
feel
because
like
this is
that, but
7 years in the making, bro. 7 years waiting.
Cover
Okay,
7
I tell
years
you what.
now.
I tell you what. Let me come in. Let me drop the record,
And then come.
maybe. And then when I drop the album,
A young post
I come back and we just pull up and we.
Are
cover
we
everything.
holding you to that?
Listen to the album.
Yeah, every time we ask you and then you don't answer, we'll just put this clip up. Like,
Gents, yo, you know it's about that time, man.
man, thank you.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate
boys.
it.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it. We appreciate
Salute.
it.
Thank
This
you.
has been dope, man.
Yo, man.
How long was it?
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, man.
Some parts to chop
Also,
out.
I just want to say, God damn.
Shout out to my moms.